started and it'll work.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right. Welcome to our first Memory Monday. Playing Shadow of the Broker 14, 12 Faces of Fear. Originally a 12-man mission, now modified and simplified for 6. Thanks, Taylor. If we're going to run through introductions real quick, let's start with Brandon.
I am playing Saber Sintel, the last heir to the Zygerian throne, and a recovering dark side user. Hi, my name's Saber, and I've used the dark side.
Hi, Saber.
So he is trying to resist the temptation of the dark side, which means that he has to use Destiny if he needs Force powers, which might be interesting here. So that's Saber.
All right, yeah, I didn't even think about that. You are effectively cut off.
Yeah, unless I use the dark side, so...
Right. JB?
Yes, I'm playing Alro Hikach. He is a Zexto whose parents were actually Imperials and experimented on her. She has a robotic cybernetic limb. She escaped with her grandfather who was killed and then was raised on Raxus Prime by droids. And since then, she has left Raxus Prime and is trying to find information about her parents' whereabouts.
Excellent. Leslie?
I will be playing Hack today. Hack is a gank. He is protected by the spirits, the cosmic force. He believes that it enhances his fighting and keeps him alive. He is also a slicer now, so we'll see how much damage he can. He's out for revenge. He believes that a syndicate killed his gank mates, so he's looking for revenge.
All right, Riz?
Alright, I this time will be playing Evelyn, and she is a human enforcer. When she was young, she and her family were essentially tricked into slavery to work in spice factories. Eventually, the Huts in charge sold Eve away to slave traders. After time there, Eve was traded to another Hut. After she resisted a number of commands and listed a number of beatings and whatnot, the Hut, Bodo the Hut, by the way, promoted her to a sort of at-his-side enforcer position. At some point, though, the broker agents infiltrated Bodo's barge. They killed him, they crashed his barge. Evelyn escaped on the ship and is now working with the agents.
Excellent. And Taylor?
I'm playing Chimagura, also known as Chim Chim. He's an Ewok assassin, and most recently a beast rider of a fully grown Rix named Gotem. He's striving to become the Pirate King of all the pirates.
Excellent. We wish the future Emperor of Pirates well in his journey. So, this mission has a nice little bonus because it is set up as a definitely more challenging mission. If your character is to die, you may flip a destiny. Were you to have any destiny, obviously this option is not available to you. And we will figure out a way to save your character from death. But that will involve me giving you some light side points at some point.
If we get really annoyed with another character, can we flip to have them die?
We can talk about
Well,
it.
we could just shoot him when there's no light side points.
The
Okay.
mission doesn't make it out because Chim Chim goes on a murderous rampage.
2 minutes into the mission.
All right, so you enter the alternate reality that Bastion is providing to you. This location is familiar and nostalgic to some, unfamiliar to others. It is the safe house on Coronet. All the familiar locations and faces are there. For some, this could be a enjoyable trip down memory lane. For others, it could be very painful. Everyone's kind of just relaxing.
Yeah.
N1M3 suddenly plays an emergency announcement over the PA system, calling for everyone to join up in the conference room.
Okay, is Jasper with us?
He is in the safe house, yes.
Okay.
Everyone going to the hollow conference room, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah, I have no reason not to.
Good.
He's not sure why she doesn't know where it is, but yes.
She follows someone.
Yeah.
So then the broker, his garbled visage and voice, comes up on the holovid screen. Agents, I'm very pleased to announce that the secrets of the 12-faced Topaz may soon be within reach. I recently received word from an old friend. She was on a month-long archaeological expedition near the border of the unknown regions and was unable to receive any of my messages until now. She has dedicated her life to studying the Infinite Empire, and when she heard my news of the 12-faced Topaz, well, let's just say I had to turn down the comlink volume. As luck, or perhaps fate would have it, she has in her possession a ruby that appears to be a counterpart to our Topaz. She has nicknamed it the Ruby of Despair. She has deciphered most of the sigils carved upon its 12 faces, and all of them point to dire circumstances and terrible loss. In contrast, our Topaz is the exact opposite, with the symbols representing serendipity and incredible fortune. After seeing detailed images of our relic, she has named it the Topaz of Triumph. Together, she believes that these gems may be a key. To what, she isn't yet certain, but she is on her way to the safe house as we speak. For the time being, I've rescheduled all of your upcoming missions. I want 2 full teams available to capitalize on whatever knowledge she gleans from having both relics on hand. Barring any unforeseen delays, she will arrive in 2 standard days. By request, I'm withholding her name, though she may decide to share it after making your acquaintance. Please take this time to get the safe house in order, especially the laboratory where the Topaz is housed. Before I go, do you have any questions?
Do these relic things actually do anything?
Well, they are incredibly valuable, for one, and our tests indicate that there may be some effects, but as of yet, studies are ongoing.
Well, if there might be some effects, are we sure we want to bring something of despair on board?
There's risk involved in science, Evelyn. We have to chance this one.
All right.
How much do you trust this other person?
I've shared very secret knowledge from our research and other research I've done in other locations. I trust her to the fullest.
All right. Never had any reason to doubt you before. Don't give me one now.
Any other questions, agents?
Does she have any theories on the origins of these gems?
She believes that they're related to the Infinite Empire and you know, frankly, quite ancient history. But our hope is that by comparing the 2 gems, she'll be able to help nail down some more concrete information about their origins. If there's nothing else, please see to preparing the safe house for a guest. I'd hate for her to think less of our organization due to sloppy oversight.
Saber will start a Fantasia sequence where he gets brooms and starts dancing with them all around him, sweeping everything up telekinetically.
I'll start mopping up Gotem's bathroom area where he was being potty trained.
All right. After instead of a training montage, a cleaning montage. Just inside of the 48-hour window suggested by the broker, the proximity alarm rings, and N1M3 shows the video of a arriving land speaker approaching. It transmits the proper access codes to deactivate the security system, and the docking door opens, and out steps a slender Rhodian female with blue-green skin and magenta hair, and a pale human male with with stringy strawberry blonde hair and lots of freckles. The Rhodian turns to N1M3 and says, "Good to see you, N1." Which N1M3 responds to with a series of happy chirps and whistles. As the human steps out, N1M3's light sensor dims, and you're not quite sure what N1M3 says because you can't really hear it, but it sounds like he's muttering something not exactly positive. The human returns the look with a appropriately sour face. It seems like these two have some history. The Rhodian, not missing a beat, in an excited voice jumps into, "Topaz, where is it?" Pleasantries aside, I hope you all understand the need for discretion. As much as I trust the broker, that's where the trust ends. The less you all know about me and my assistant, the better. Now, show me the Topaz.
Show us the ruby.
Like I said, the less you know about me, my assistant, and our work, the better. I need to begin my work.
I want to see it first. Know that you actually have what you claim to have. So far, to our knowledge, this our ruby or our topaz was the only one in existence like it.
Well, this is, from what the brokers led me to believe, somewhat unlike the topaz in that it's a ruby. They're different colors, different minerals.
Well, we've been, from what you said or alluded to, it seemed like they're connected somehow, similar symbols or things like that. I'd like to see that.
Perhaps I can share some of my images after we've done some work in the laboratory, but I really need to get to work. We're wasting time right now.
What do you hope to learn from the Topaz?
I believe, and the broker agrees, that they are connected to the ancient history of the galaxy, and that by studying them together we can unlock lost secrets of the past.
Well, let's just let the weird science lady have her fun.
Yeah, all right. I guess Chim Chim's interest kind of ends there if they're gonna go do science stuff.
Alra she'll have to shadow her because she's interested in science in general and especially in this kind of stuff.
All right, so you take her to the laboratory where the gem is being stored.
Yeah.
All right, so that we've got a special container for the topaz. Who's going to take the topaz and hand it to her?
Well, is there like a specific way the container needs to be handled or anything like that?
Oh, nothing special. Open the door, pull out topaz. Nothing magic special about it.
Then sure, we'll give her the topaz.
Yeah.
All right, so Alvaro walks over to the box, pulls it open, but no sooner has the topaz hit her hand that it flies out. And likewise, as the Rhodian withdraws the ruby, it flies out of her hand. And the gems meet with the colors of each, the red and the yellow, blending into a sort of orange, right in front of your eyes. She cries out, "Oh, I was not ready for them to be joined just yet. Please, you two, separate the gems," pointing at Saber and Hack.
You knew they'd do this? Azar! Azar!
Okay. Hack will do a silent prayer to the cosmic forces, and he will kind of follow Saber's lead to see if he go full too.
And as soon as they touch the gems, they receive a vision.
Well, that wasn't pleasant.
Is this everyone getting this vision, or just the people touching the gems?
Just the two touching the gems for now.
Okay.
But you've fallen on the floor, and you each do now have one. I don't know if you really care who who's got which, but you each now hold one of the gems in your hand.
Have Saber hold the spare.
Fine. Fine by me.
Um,
Do you tell the rest about your vision?
Yeah, absolutely. Saber will actually. I guess he can't really do that. Actually, I don't know. He'll try to penetrate the ruby with the force, but I don't think this will. Not exactly sure what he's going to attempt to do with it, but you know, just to hold on to it to try and like restrain its power. We don't really have the repressed power yet, though, so it's not really functioning to do anything. But he begins to describe the vision in detail.
Well, why don't we try... Does he have sense?
No.
Okay.
That's one of those things about Saber is that he doesn't have sense. He does have, like, foresee. He's got seek. Obviously move. He's got protect. He could try to have like a force field around it, kind of.
Yeah, try a protect combined with a. You think it would be discipline to try to control the effects?
Yeah. So a protect roll would be an average discipline check, just base off, and then the successes determine the strength of the shield that's created. So do you want to upgrade that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Nice. Otherwise, I cannot use any force powers.
Forgot about that. Yes. I
Yeah.
will.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Saber will embrace the light side. This does require 2, so he'll take 2 strain to do this. Oh, did we roll for obligation?
Oh, we didn't.
Yeah.
Thank you. Does anyone have duty?
I guess technically not, since we achieved.
Yeah. Any duty you had
yeah.
from Trust Fall's gone.
Then no.
So 40 is going to be someone, and remember the penalty is doubled. So 40 is
Obsession with Ragesh.
Saber's obsession with Rogesh. Okay,
Oh.
so Saber lowers his strain threshold by 4, and everyone else by 2.
Oh, crap.
Saber's
But-
morale also triggers.
But Ragesh doesn't exist.
Why's it double?
Yeah, that's a oh man, by 4. That's harsh.
Hey, at least we didn't roll a double and go down by
8. Yeah. Okay. So Saber's feeling protective of someone in particular that doesn't seem to be here. He's a little confused by that. He'll probably manifest that as being protective of Jasper.
Why? They're nothing alike.
No, definitely not. Yeah, Saber focuses the force around the ruby and sort of creates a small little force field. Effectively, that force field has the strength of like 11 soak. But as a part of the triumph, he wants to like shift the light in the room to where the vision that was coming across is actually sort of displayed in a sort of like, I don't know. It's like he's projecting the vision from the ruby, the shield that he's created with the ruby, so that everyone can sort of see it more than just the description.
Excellent. Excellent. All
Less
right.
creepy without the sound, but okay. Saber can try to imitate the noises as well.
All the gurgling and yeah.
Hack would just say that he was in tune with the Force and he saw the Ancient One.
Oh yeah. So did Saber have any sort of inkling about in terms of what on the scale of light, side, and dark he was witness to there?
Powerful, but not exuding necessarily huge amounts of either side.
Okay.
But powerful.
So, yeah. Whatever this force is, it is powerful with the force.
So as soon as she sees Saber doing this, she calls, "Stop! Don't affect the ruby. I need an astrogation chart. Pull up an astrogation chart for me."
Oh, there we go. Alro will pull up an astrogation chart. Like, is
Alright.
there a specific sector or just a galaxy?
She pulls it from you, the whole galaxy, ideally. And she starts punching in numbers and figures and scrolling through historical charts. And the display zooms in on one planet near the unknown regions. She pulls out her data pad and plugs it into the astrogation computer. It shifts planet side the view, and the view is on the as if someone was on the planet looking up at the night sky, and this constellation lights up. Hang on one second. To move you. So this constellation lights up. And she says, "Do any of these stars mean anything to you?" And in fact,
An upside down crown.
Is there something we should roll for this, or?
so it moves from this. She punches a few more things into her computer, and it changes from this to this.
T?
The bottom looks like a fort, a bastion, angled to deflect incoming energy.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
She turns to her assistant. "I knew it, Kev. Didn't I tell you? I knew it." And now looks at the rest of the group. "I need to speak to the broker at once."
I assume N1, M3 is here with us, so he can probably handle that one.
Okay. Yep. So he pulls up an open link to the broker, and he greets her. "Well, hello. Any new insights on the Topaz and the Ruby?" She replies in an excited voice, "It was as I expected, broker. I now know the location of the bastion of the Rakata Empire, the final resting place of the remnant population that survived their plague, where they remain in suspended animation. I knew they were not extinct." He replies, "With all due respect, we have the location, but there's no telling if the power to their facility remains uninterrupted at this time. The bastion may very well be a grave."
Can we do some lore checks on this Rakata stuff?
Surely it will be, let's say, a daunting check.
I will lend my one Riken lore to whoever has the best intellect, which may be Alro.
Probably.
Intellect 4. So,
Yeah, so I can give you a yellow.
Okay.
Maybe we can get an upgrade on this one?
Sure, since you asked so nicely. The daunting upgraded once.
Oh, that's really sad.
One of the
Absolutely
the
nothing.
Rakata. Rakata's a cheese? I don't know.
It sounds delicious.
Sounds right.
While they're doing that, Hack would like to try to ping the location of the broker.
Group, talk to who? You're pretty quiet right now.
Can you hear me now?
That was worse.
Oh, wow. Hello.
You're very faint.
Hello.
That's a little better, but I think you're yelling to be heard.
All right, I'm gonna have to reboot then. I was asking if Hack could maybe ping the location of where the broker is coming from.
If you'd like to try to figure out where the broker is transmitting to you from, it will be a impossible check, upgraded 4 times.
Go for it.
Wait, are you expecting to be able to just hack into like N1, M3 while we're just standing there?
Well, he would do it remote, so he just really trying to ping to see where this. Where
And
it's
if you're
coming
doing it
from.
remotely, it will be 4 setbacks.
What was the number of difficulty dice for impossible?
6, and you have to flip a destiny to even try.
It's 5, but you do have to do the destiny.
5. Sorry, 5, and you have to flip a destiny to even try.
It's alright, love you anyway.
How many
There
times
goes our last point.
and how many times is it upgrade?
4.
I said 4, and I'll flip
So where is Hack doing this right now?
in the middle of the laboratory from his base.
So obviously we wouldn't have let him leave the room because he has the whatever Topaz. Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, he's just, he knows he's gonna fail, so it's no big deal.
Uh-huh.
All right, I just got to get all these numbers in here. That's a 5.
Yeah, 5 red, 4 setback.
Is someone what? Oh wait.
What?
No,
That's 4 red and no
okay.
setback.
He
Yeah.
Oh my god, for a second there.
he downgrades one though, so
well that's
That would just make it a purple.
You just make it a purple, and there's 4 setback.
there's 4
One
setback.
purple and 4
Okay.
black.
No, he gets rid of a purple, so I just got to go 4 black.
well no.
Wait.
No, that's downgrading, not decreasing. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
does
still
he-
another purple. So roll a purple and 4 black.
Oh
He
my
still
God.
succeeds.
Oh my
Success was
God.
7 threat.
So instead of making Hack pass out in this very moment from all the strain, you tell the broker is transmitting from somewhere in the galaxy.
Oh wow! Well, he succeeded.
And you suspect that it could even be close by, but the reading is very hard to understand, and M1 M3 immediately shuts off all his external radio connections.
Okay, Hack would be like,
And gives a very loud blat at you that sounds something like, "You're gonna pay for this."
Hack would be like, I don't know if it's. I mean, look like just look at him like in a flat tone, like I haven't done anything. So. You were saying?
Anyhow.
In one MT thinks it's like starts attacking him with his little spark, whatever.
Yeah, secretly N1M3 has a heavy repeating blaster inside for just these moments. Before we had that slight interlude, remember you had just found out where you planned it to be, the kind of mausoleum of the Rakata. So she says, well, and her tone softens a bit, we may as well get acquainted with the crew that will help me make history. I'm Weck, renowned historian and archaeologist specializing in the Infinite Empire. This is my assistant, Kev Aparo. Together we represent two of the very few individuals in the entire galaxy with a working knowledge of the Rakata language. I'm glad to see, the broker says, I'm glad to see that you've placed. How do you intend to reach this remnant population? From what you told me earlier, they were located deep within the unknown regions. She thinks for a second and replies, I've already sent multiple intelligent probes scouting probes to the stars located in the Bastion constellation. Now that I know which system to go to, I can set up a temporary hyperspace lane accessible from the Cassette system on the border of the unknown regions. Kev and I just need to calibrate a few things with the help of the agents connected with the Ruby and the Topaz. Once that's done, I'd like to leave immediately. The broker responds, and the hologram has a slight flicker. Certainly, I had a feeling a breakthrough is imminent and requested that all my agents be ready to embark on short notice. However, I'd like to speak to them for a moment while you and Keb prepare. And she gives a huff. Fine, fine, just don't take too long. The discovery of the Millennium awaits. And they head off to prepare their ship and whatever else they need to do. And the broker speaks in kind of a hushed tone. What I'm about to tell you must not be repeated to either Dr. Namwek or Keb. You should find any living Rakata on that planet under no circumstances should they remain so. From everything I've heard and read, they were a scourge upon the galaxy. Plunder their technology without restraint. Take blood and DNA samples, but leave none alive. Any questions?
You want us to kill the last of a species?
Without remorse.
How many pieces would you like them left in?
Many, as you are confident in, they will not continue on.
What if we can just capture it and use it for our own study?
I don't believe that we would be able to capture it. They have powers beyond what we're able to comprehend. Note these 2 gems.
So don't even let them wake up. Just shoot them. Or blow them
That
up.
would be the ideal. It's a lot
Kick ass.
easier to kill them while they're not awake, isn't it?
Well, I find yes.
To try and find balance in the Force, I don't think I can commit genocide.
I mean, are we sure
I'll
that's
do
the
it.
best idea here?
Say, kill one of them, or that one can kill millions of others. You'll be causing a significant net gain.
There's no way that a single creature from a species can wipe out billions of planets on its own.
You have not studied the Rakata as I have. They are capable of great destruction and evil.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. You don't have to kill anyone. I'll do it.
Well, this is even assuming we will find people, right?
Well, I mean, come on now. We're the broker's agents. We find our people. That's what we do.
I'm not certain even that you will encounter live Rakata. The systems they had preserving them may have failed. The good doctor may be completely incorrect, and this may not be the resting place. But my only order for you this mission is to ensure that if there are living ones, they are not living when you leave.
Well, Alra won't say anything else. She'll just nod her head in reply and leave it at that for now.
Saber will once again reiterate, I'm not an agent, so I can keep killing.
All of you have
Right,
killed
guys. How
before
about-
today.
How about we take a
No
look,
different.
and then we can decide what to do if we find it. But we'll wink, wink, nudge, nudge, tell the broker, yes, we'll take care of it.
Aren't we still on the line with him?
Well, yeah, I'm just giving you a look that kind of
Oh, okay, sorry.
like a little subtle nod and a wink. Like, don't worry, broker, we'll take care of it. And then like,
Okay, good, that's better.
Hack will kind of give you like another flat look, right? Because you're winking at
Look, broker, I know this guy, and he might be a dick, but he told me that you generally try to help people. I just want confirmation that you really think this is best.
I wouldn't order it otherwise. I believe that by ensuring that the Rakata are no more, countless lives will be saved.
Right, I totally won't make you roll for that. With that, she'll be satisfied enough.
All right, and with that, he finishes up with one more comment. I'm issuing you a new ship for this mission. Due to the depth of unknown regions you'll be entering, I believe that a long-range scout ship will be more advantageous than your normal freighter. So I've issued you a Skywatcher class deep space scout ship for this mission. Please return it in good condition.
I mean,
So
we'll
it is.
try, but things happen when you're on missions like this.
No one passed that knowledge check. All right. So, you follow the coordinates that the doctor gave you to Casil, blink planet onto the unknown regions.
Let's do it.
What was that?
Oh, I thought you were. Never mind. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay, yeah, no roll here. She got you there in one piece. And you hop onto one of the planets from there that she believes to be where you're headed. Barely made it through the hyperspace lane. Below you, as you exit hyperspace, there's a verdant planet. But almost as soon as you come out of hyperspace, there's a huge explosion in engineering. What are you going to do?
Red alert! Red alert!
Scream.
Can we have the alarm sirens going? Because that always makes me feel comfortable.
I will move you. Woo, there are a lot of things here. Hang on, I'm still looking.
I guess Hack
That is
will
our
go take
planet.
a look. Hack will
Let
go
me see
take
if I
a
can
look.
find the alarms.
Yeah, it might be good to have our mechanical people. So yeah, Saber will take charge. Alro, engineering. Chem, keep the ship steady.
All right, so back in engineering, Alra spots both hyperspace drives have been completely obliterated by some sort of explosion from within the ship.
Does it look
well-
like it? Does it look like it was like a malfunction, or does it look like it was malpractice?
More like malpractice, maybe a small thermal detonator or something like that. While she's back there and Chim has taken over the controls, Keb, the research assistant, stands up, his formerly hunched-over posture vanishing as his voice suddenly deepens. Sorry for the inconvenience, but we'll be switching to better accommodations shortly, he says with a slight chuckle. Everyone recognizes the voice of Barrett Travick, the actor behind Captain Compton. He nods over to Inev, who smirks back just as 5 ships appear out of hyperspace. He pulls out a long-range comm, and says, "This is Captain Compnor. Engage your tractor beams at once." He turns to the rest of you. "There'll be no bloodshed. You'll only be stunned as my men board." He looks back at the comm, having not received a confirmation of his order. "Come in, I repeat, this is Captain Compnor." Inev begins to laugh. A kind of evil cackle.
Did you say
He looks over. "What's so funny?" Pardon?
Sorry, did you say it was the warp drives that got blown up, or the engines entirely?
Yeah, no, both hyperspace. The hyperspace and the backup hyperspace drive are completely blown up.
All right, go ahead then.
Those aren't Imperial ships, my dear Captain. I did a wonderful job covering up my past. But before I took my husband's name, I was known as Inev Yar. A YT-2400 approaches, flanked by several small fighters. Each is equipped with an external hyperspace sled. Roll initiative. And can I get someone to volunteer to be a GM assistant?
Okay, who's up with, who's in the cockpit area?
I assume
Tim-
everyone
Oops, sorry.
but Alro?
I think Hack said he was coming to the mechanics bay as well.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to do something a little special here, so let me see. So Chim,
Testing. Testing.
yeah, you're a lot better.
That sounds a lot better.
Okay, so 6.2 is mine. I'm going to be spending those light side to add to our initiative here. So I have to use one of them to allow me to share the light side. So, and one of them to affect. So what does this end up being? Actually, no, this isn't very beneficial in space combat, so I'll take that back.
Okay. Can I get the other three of you to roll before I do, just so I don't... So it's easier for the GM assistant to assist?
I'm sorry, I missed it. What were we rolling
Initiative.
for? Okay, initiative.
Initiative. A YT 2400 and several fighters approach your sabotaged ship.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
I have a plan, guys. It's never a good thing when I say that.
Oh, right, there's only 5 of you right now, sorry.
I think that's all 5. Key, that was your initiative roll, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Three. Alright, those are mine.
Oh, shit.
So they are currently at planetary medium.
And what distance are we from the surface?
Extreme, and they're between you and the surface.
Okay.
What's our order look like here?
Yeah, I'm
I
working on
assume
it.
it's you
Let me-
guys with David's 6 and his 5.
Yeah, let me just move it over so I can. Okay, so 2 of us, 2 of them, 1 of us, 2 of them, 1 of us. You had 4, right?
Yep, I have 4 slots.
Okay. Okay, let me copy this back over so we'll be good. Okay. And you usually copy it into here, right? So yeah, there we go.
I often do. Okay. So 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay. You guys have 2 slots now.
Hmm.
So Compnor and the ER are just like right there with us, right?
Yes.
Right in the cockpit.
Saber can try to just throw them out of the cockpit while Chim can try and fly us out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I take the first or second, but I might be able to help us off the bat real quick after you've done, if you were going to do, or if anyone else wanted to go. My roll wasn't great, so I'm not going to argue.
Is this ship good enough to get us out of all of these ships' range and everything?
It is with me piloting.
You're not drunk yet. You can't say that.
That's true. We need to get him intoxicated immediately. Where's our doctor? Oh crap.
I mean, because I'm pretty sure Eve would just run up and attack one of the 2, but I don't want to take the first slot from anyone.
Yeah, let's go ahead. I guess can Saber just go ahead and try to toss them both?
Is that the
So
thing?
this would just be to move them out of the cockpit, more or less. So.
If that's to us and not James, I'm fine with it.
I'm also cool with it.
I guess the less sabotage they can do, the better, probably. So I can't toss them very far because obviously we're in a ship, but you know.
Just toss one of them to Eve. She'll catch her. Whichever one.
Whichever one. Well, if I can get the advantage to do the magnitude upgrade, this should be working fine.
Cool.
So I just silhouette one, increase the difficulty to try and do auto fire move. And go. Yeah, I think that can work. Well, actually,
You need-
Saber.
You
You don't need one just to activate it?
Huh?
You don't need one just to
should you
activate it?
have
I think
added
you need more
range
than one.
defense or anything like that?
Oh yes, that's right. Let me overroll that then. Okay.
So,
So,
you upgraded twice with a range defense.
Okay, and I need Compnor's adversary too, since he'll probably be the largest.
Right.
So range defense 2. He's adversary 3, right?
Let me pull him up.
Yeah. I guess I should
Yeah.
have the real difficulty, not just throw people around. Okay, so adversary 3 gains that, makes that 2 red and a purple, 2 setbacks for his defense. Oh, looks like I just throw him, but you know, whatever. I'll take 2 strain, and then do you want me to take strain for those threats?
No. When you throw him, he connects with the sensor suite. So your attacking rolls will have the first round of attacks will have, or the first 2 attacks from each weapon station will have a setback on the attack.
Oh joy!
Okay. He takes
Isn't that
14,
We needed.
he takes 14 damage as it gets slammed into the back, wherever I can throw him from the bridge area.
Jeez.
Right. Okay. You guys have one more turn now.
All right.
Make room, Compnor.
If you guys are all right with it, I'm going to. I don't know what speed we were traveling at, but I'm going to do my best to accelerate us up to full speed.
Yeah, I would say punch it and just get us to max, even with the strain that we would take for it.
Yep, I'm going dead at the guys at Planetary Medium.
Wait, you're charging them?
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Saber is obviously occupied with Compnor, so he can't say much about what Chim's planning to do, but once he turns around, he's going to say something.
All right. So you're punching it to speed. I don't know if I told you the max speed of this thing. Speed, I did. Speed. You're punching it to speed 3 from speed 1, and then you're taking maneuver to fly towards them.
Yes.
All right. So you are now at short.
Everyone hold on tight. It might get a little bumpy.
Chim,
All right,
what are you doing? Take us to the planet.
That's exactly what I'm doing. But they're between
So
us
that's
and the
2
planet.
system strain, right? Two system strain for going from 1 to 3 in a maneuver, right?
Yes, that should be right.
All right. So I've got 2 turns. So one of them got a free maneuver, and will aim at you, and will, let me just double check what they have for fun things. Yes. He will fire a concussion missile at you.
Chim, did you
Great.
pull us in range of their concussion missiles?
I don't know.
Oh,
And
defense.
none of us are
You have
wearing
1 defense.
seatbelts.
Okay, so you are hit. I've got your track, your hull track over here. So you are hit for fire forward damage 6, 8, and yep, and it breaches all your armor. You've taken 8 wounds. Or hull trauma, sorry.
At least there's no blast quality on it.
There's no one to blast, right?
There's no one to blast. It does have blast. I think, right? They've got blast.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's
blast
a
4.
concussion missile.
And then another one will take a maneuver to aim and do the same thing to you. Just volleying.
Are they traveling at the same speed as us? Wasn't there some, what is it, difficulty modifier for difference in speeds?
Difficulty is based on silhouette.
Ah.
And they are 1 silhouette smaller than you. Or actually, are you small? I mean, you're not going to be too different. It has to be too different to make a difference. Your silhouette 4, their silhouette 3, so it's the same. Yes, they were disguised and removed their disguises. All right, so the second one fires upon you, hits you for. Holy cow! What is that? That's 5 advantages, or sorry, 5 successes on 6 is 11, and they have linked, so they'll hit you again. So that's 11 twice. Oh yeah, your ship explodes. Well, not explodes, but it is now disabled.
Wait, our ship's
What's the
disabled?
breach on those?
Breach 4.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Escape pods, everyone. I've got Comp Noir.
Okay.
My plan worked perfectly.
You meant to do this?
Chim reveals himself as Captain Comp Noir Jr.
I've been a human this whole time. Just a human midget.
How far over our limit are we? Like, would it be possible to stabilize the ship enough to enter the planet, or?
You are at 30 out of 25.
Oh god, no, never mind.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, Evil makes sure with Saber that Compnor's taken care of, figuring that Shim can take care of Yaya or whatever. They're both up there, right? Like, by the cockpit, more so?
The 2 enemies?
No, Yayar and Shim, since Saber threw Compnor back. I thought.
Yeah, they're up front.
Point
Yeah, so
is,
you
Eve
now
is
have-
with Saber and Compnor.
What's that?
Eve is with
Now I have
you
no
and Compnor.
Does this scout ship have more than one escape pod? Or are we all just stuffing in?
You all fit at once. It's the 2 escape pods are fit for like 12 total people.
We're all
fine.
friends, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously we're going to be running to escape pods. Saber will be doing whatever he can to get people moving, field commander, that sort of stuff.
I mean, yeah, if Alro's not there, Eve's gonna shout over the comms for sure to make sure she's aware of what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sure, like, Hack picked her up heroically to bring her to us.
Alro, we left. See you later.
So I feel like we forgot something.
So
Kevin!
you guys have taken to the escape pods, which blast off and fall into orbit of the planet and re-enter in a fiery vortex of excitement. So,
Am I piloting
crash
this
landing.
pod?
Behind you, out of hyperspace, as your escape pod is kind of spiraling down towards the planet, you spot a Tartan patrol craft, an Imperial kind of sector patrol craft, exit hyperspace and disgorge two flights of TIE fighters that immediately engage the ER. Fight towards your escape pod, but both are very scared to shoot it with the leader of the other inside. 1 or 2 glancing hits strike the pod. The hull doesn't lose its integrity, but there is a good wobble. So any piloting checks to control it will have 2 setbacks.
I can still fly it.
Can someone roll me a D100? Let me rephrase. Riz, can you roll me? Oh, sorry. Okay, 16. Yeah,
Well,
so
we
a
got a
ship
triumph
flying
too.
is on course. One of the YR ships is coming right in at your engine pod, looking for the disabling shot. But at the last second, a TIE fighter streams in behind him and forces him to take evasive actions to avoid getting blown out of the way. So if you want to try to make this landing, I need a hard piloting space check with those 2 setbacks.
So are we
And
all
I
in the same
will.
pod? Sorry.
Yeah, everyone's in the same pod.
Okay.
It's a little cozy, but you're.
Yeah, we'll bind our Compnor and Yagar while Chim is rescuing us, yes.
Okay, I didn't know if Saber would want to try to move the pod 2 or...
Oh, that was the coolest
I-
assistance ever.
How many?
Yeah,
oh,
I don't.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know how much he'd be able to. I can move obviously us, but I'm not sure how. Like I expect it to be extremely difficult if we're entering atmosphere just because of the friction, and then.
Didn't he do that in Laws of War, though?
Yeah, he held onto an escape pod that was going down. It was a smaller escape pod, from what I understand. But that was
Okay.
as we were like entering. Like that was a little different. He can try something, but obviously if we have a functioning pilot, it's going to be superior to whatever he can
Yeah,
do.
of course. We're good.
Maybe if another spaceship comes in close, I can yank it away or something. But we'll see what happens.
All
So
right,
yeah, it'll be hard upgrade once with those 2 setbacks to try to control what's going on here.
Yep,
Okay.
I got it.
So just a question: who all do we have with us in the escape pod?
The 4 of you, sorry, the 5 of you,
Yes.
and the 2, your 2 captives.
Okay. So Jasper is not here.
Not presently, no.
Okay.
He's left at the hideout.
I'm gonna try to put us down as gently as I can, but everybody buckle up.
Saber's just going to be eyeing daggers at Compnor.
That is
Hack is
curious.
going to say another prayer since Chim Chim's last attempt didn't go so well.
Not
So-
my fault. I'm not drunk.
Do you want to boost Chim Chim from Alro helping you to pilot?
Please use your many hands.
It's like reaching over Chim Chim to help guide the steering wheel.
No.
Well...
All right. So everyone will suffer 5 strain ignoring soak. So Chim Chim manages to avoid a catastrophic landing, but man, we would still call it perhaps spine crushing if we were feeling like that.
See, I told you we'd get us out of it. I'd get us out of this.
Scarring is certainly the case.
We're fine.
So yeah, 5 strain through soak. All right. So your escape pod lands in a thick jungle, and you have no ability to use your comms right now. There's a huge amount of interference that you don't really know about. But the flip side is that will give you some protection from orbital scanners and whatnot trying to find them. But you did manage to avoid a devastating crash that would involve significant critical injuries on all parties.
So that could have gone a lot worse.
Absolutely.
See,
So,
perfect land.
as they're exiting, obviously Saber will keep Compnor close at hand with him, but he'll just look over to Chim and say, I don't trust your tactics when it comes to combat, but for running away, I think that was very good.
That That's what I'm good at.
Do we have
Oh, do we have Gotham?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
we,
you
I don't
somehow
know if we
crammed him into the escape pod,
We can have him sitting on Compnor's lap.
keeping him in check.
Yeah.
We could just tie Compnor to him, sling him over the back and then tie his hands and feet around,
That sounds like a really good idea, actually.
so no one has to carry him. Well, someone does, but it's Gotham.
Hmm.
Well, we would still have the yard to deal with, but
Yeah, well, we
Bonus
can
person.
have her bindered and
yeah.
make sure they don't have any weapons. Can we actually search them for weapons? I guess we need to do some recovery here that we've crashed, but
if
Yep.
we can rip I don't know about rip, but if we can break off a piece of the escape pod, we can turn it into a sled so that Gotham can drag her too.
Well,
yeah.
actually, I mean,
So
he's big enough and has more than enough encumbrance. We could just sling both onto him and tie them to him.
oh yeah, just have them both on him at the same
Oh,
time.
then, yeah, that's fine.
Are they really that big? I thought really the only reason you could beast ride like that was because you were smaller.
Well, that was before he grew up. That was when he was still Silhouette 1.
Oh,
Now that he's Silhouette 2, his encumbrance is 18.
I didn't realize you were still two. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
and
why
then,
he's taking up most of the entire inside of the escape pod.
yeah, isn't it like a normal person is 5 plus brawn or something?
Yep, 5 plus
Yep.
brawn is a kind of a regular humanoid's encumbrance.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he wouldn't be able to take much more, but he could
Right.
carry them both.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't ride him while he's carrying both of them, but he can carry both of them.
Hmm.
Okay, so if you want to do some strain recovery, it will be with 2 setbacks due to the jungle.
Oh,
Jungle.
what if,
Oh crap!
wait, hold on.
Can we say Saber feels comfortable in this jungle now and won't have those setbacks in the future?
That is reasonable to me.
Could my ranks in Outdoorsman help me? I mean, the specific talent doesn't describe for recovering strain, but it is for being in adverse terrains and environments.
What is the wording of it exactly?
Remove setback per rank of Outdoorsman from checks to move through terrain or manage environmental effects. Decrease overland travel by half.
Yes, because this sounds like an environmental effect to me.
Cool. And then was it discipline to recover?
Or cool.
Or cool. Oh man, do I want to roll more dice or do I want to have a yellow? I'll roll more dice. Yeah! And then let me roll for...
Wait, Leslie, you already did that. It's
Gotham.
the same thing, so.
Yeah, that was an accident.
And then
Alright.
this one's for Gotham to recover strain.
Okay.
He recovers 1. He ignores the effects of jungle. Or he's immune to jungle.
Makes a lot of sense to me. Alright, everyone, please, a hard perception check. And I'll do the
guessing-
massive GM upgrade.
Okay. No vigilance here because we don't know what we're looking
Not
for.
this time. Nope.
Oh, that is a lot of failure. Wow.
Yeah, we are not a perceptive bunch.
Holy!
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Come on, hack.
If you want, I can see if Gotham senses anything.
Yeah, you can have Godem roll this. That's fine by me.
Ah, dang it.
But I will give him a second upgrade because at this point he hasn't been in the. Okay, never mind. He hasn't
Alright.
been in the jungle in a while and it's overwhelming to him. But that's fine.
No one noticed anything.
Nope.
Yeah, everyone's
Everything's
kind of
nice and
hanging.
calm, guys.
We turn around and Copnor has escaped. Guys!
We didn't even get advantages, though.
All right,
To be
everybody.
fair, did anyone roll to tie him up?
Oh yeah. Did we need to roll anything? It seemed.
Yeah, vigilance with 3 setbacks.
Wait. What's the difficulty?
It's for initiative. Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
And what are the setbacks for? Or from? Caused by?
Being completely blindsided.
Oh, okay.
So even more so than normal vigilance initiative would entail.
Correct.
So just Chim's roll now, right?
Is that everyone?
Yep, I'm going for it.
We have a negative.
Negative will be treated as a 0, but you'll be a flat 0. You won't get your bonus. You won't get your advantage for a tiebreak. So they.
Well, I'm not sure point 1 would really help break ties.
Well, no, probably not. You're right.
But is that a triumph for Eve?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So she will get a maneuver at least.
3.
What?
All right. Or sorry, that last one. Ignore that last one. There should only be 3. And I actually have to run to the bathroom. So before we get into this battle, let's set the initiative table up. Quick.
Yeah. Yep.
Great.
I'm working on it. Double triumph. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
what does the double triumph mean with initiative?
2 maneuvers?
Yeah, like 2 maneuvers or an action? That's what I was wondering.
No, there's not a rule for you getting a free action. So.
Okay.
One of us instantly dies.
I'll take a 3 minutes. Probably.
Oh, and I need to take the first roll. Sorry, I didn't. 3.4. Okay. Since there's only. Jesus, they all go first. We're dead.
Well, yeah, they do.
Yeah, Saber had way too much dark side on his 4C to benefit the initiative.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
This is classic, like a bunch of city people showing up, and now people are, well, welcome to our town, boys, you know?
Speak for yourself, city people.
Yes, that's true.
Maybe the natives are friendly.
Maybe they're Ewoks. Guys.
Oh, just for that one character? So
Well,
essentially
then
that would be an action,
in the
right?
bathroom.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, plus,
Yeah.
this whole thing's like an ambush. So it's a surprise attack. Either way.
So they would effectively have 4 attacks then. So.
I mean, because as
No,
far as
I
initiative
agree.
goes, there's all of them, then all of us.
Yeah.
Right. Kind of what I expected, given that.
Right.
Yeah.
None of us are perceptive. Yeah.
Yeah. That was actually pretty comically bad.
We got some vigilant people, though.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if only that could have saved you. So
Goodbye, Chim.
You all die now.
all right. So my turn first. So obviously, the one who will be surprise attacking you leaps out of the bushes. Thank you for that. Do we? I'll give you. I don't think I have much sounds there, but I'll give. Yeah, these sounds aren't quite that. Oh yeah. Roar. Oh, Tommy's DJing for me, I think.
We are intimidated.
All right. So, out of the jungle, out of the canopy, leaps a humongous cat thing. You can't quite tell what it is at the moment, but it leaps down at you, and you're terrible. You're a terrible person, JB. Leaps out, and let's see, who did... Oh, no one got... Oh, yeah. Goes after Hack, because he got a threat. And will attack Hack. Hack, do you have defenses and stuff?
Okay, I'm just coming back in. I have defense, but I don't think I had I think it takes me a maneuver or something like that.
Okay, so you haven't had a chance to use your defenses yet?
Okay, so it's just 2 purple.
Okay. Do you want to flip to upgrade it?
Yeah, play it safe.
All
I
right.
need you alive. Oh,
So it
Jesus.
leaps down. Yeah. Oh, Jesus is right. It hits you for... Man. 10... 13, pierce 2, and it will crit you plus 30.
Ah, wow.
So that's a 98.
Okay, do we have some durable here?
Do you have durable? Hack any ranks in durable?
No.
Oh, you would have really liked that. That is crippled. So, do you want to roll the D100 to figure out which limit it is, or do you want me to?
Do we want to count the one he just rolled?
We'll count that. 34 is a... Oh, I was thinking of the wrong table. We'll go with a leg. Low number, lower half the body.
I think that makes the most sense, as far as the attack goes too, I mean.
Yep.
So what was the total damage? It was
13 pierce 2. And your leg is all kinds of messed up. So that'll give you increased difficulty on most any roll. And then I have a lot of turns still.
Well, do we want to resolve the triumphs first? So your free maneuver, then Eve's free maneuver?
Okay,
then...
yep.
Okay.
So obviously free attack was right there. The other one will move from... the other one's at medium and is now at short, and then the last one is at medium still. He doesn't have a free maneuver or anything. So one at short, one engaged, one at medium.
Okay, I think Eve will just take her maneuver then to take a defensive stance.
Okay. That was the only triumphs, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Right,
so
right.
the one at medium will go next because it doesn't really matter in the end. And it's going to try... Ooh, hang on one sec. Alright, and leaps... Yeah, big cat. Real big cat.
And that's all we know.
Leaps at you from the bushes. And is now engaged with Godem. This one wants to challenge. This is a territory battle for it.
Oh, that's a mistake on its part.
Well, we'll see.
With Compnor and Yayar on top of Godem.
3 snacks.
yeah.
My friend. 3 snacks. They're tied down. And then the last one, for its turn, is it's short. It will move into engaged with Chim Chim, because he's small and really, really tasty looking with giant cat.
But I smell terrible. Oh, I made sure I smell terrible.
You have defense or anything?
I'm gonna double dodge if I can. It's a surprise attack, but we already saw the one.
No, this is a regular attack. We're into the regular round.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna double dodge.
All right. So 2 strain for you, 2 upgrades for me. Do you want to flip to upgrade at all?
No, we only have 2. I'll take my lickens.
All right.
Delicious Ewok.
Do you have any defense?
Nope.
Oh, I
Oh.
mean...
Okay. So that hit is for 9.
Oh
And
god,
it-
okay. That was
So
loud.
9 pierce 2, and it will crit you as well.
Doesn't a
Plus
despair
3.
usually mean that it like misses its attack or hits a friendly?
That's for a ranged attack into melee, or yeah, into engaged, and he's just eating you.
Oh. Okay, so you said it's 9 pierce 2?
Yeah, 9 pierce 2, and it is. Do you have any ranks in durable?
No.
Oh, that is really, really unfortunate. You are compromised, so you have to increase the difficulty of all all checks until the end of the encounter by 1.
Okay.
And now it is your turn, right?
For the despair,
Despair.
can we say that it's after landing and chomping on Chim, it's not going to be able to dig its claws into the ground to resist Saber's a Saber like pushing it away?
Yes.
Okay. I think we're going to be able to say goodbye to this kitty.
Kitty, no.
But they're your brothers.
You're up, guys.
Can I, before anyone goes, can I use an incidental to see if I recognize the specific species of this? Use a genealogy check, maybe give some information on them.
I would let you do that on your turn as a maneuver instead of an action, but I still would like it to count for something.
Okay.
But if you want to take your turn now and do that, you may do it as a maneuver.
I think I'll wait to take my turn in case someone removes this giant cat from me.
I thought that's
Yeah.
what Saber wanted to do.
Yeah, that's what Saber's going to go for. Okay, what's its silhouette size?
I don't know if I have that, but we'll say 2.
Okay.
Oh, then wait, I should have got a setback on its attack because I'm still at 0.
Yeah, definitely roll that because that might take away its success. Or no, it would have been an additional difficulty, right? So you should roll another purple because the silhouette size difference. Yeah.
Yes!
Okay. Well, I
Suck
take
on
back
that,
everything I said about you.
It misses, and I'm perfectly fine laughing in its face.
Just this fur ball, like, on the ground.
But you are going to... What sort of thing shall I do to you?
Well, it does have a despair on the attack that now missed.
Sure.
So when you say do to me, hoping you're actually meaning do for me.
Well, the despair is doing something for you already. My advantage is still get to do something for me.
Alright.
It will give itself a boost on its next attack for you because it now kind of has a grasp of your size. And the next time you attack, you'll have a setback when you attack it. But
The
now
next
you
time
guys...
I attack any of them, or the next time I attack that one? Like, it knocks me off balance?
Yeah. Anytime you attack, you barely make it out of the way when you dodge, and that's going to give you a setback.
Okay.
Okay. So, range defense?
2. Their adversary 2 as well. And
Okay.
silhouette 2. And I'll flip.
Oh, I'm gonna make this difficult for me, huh? Okay. Getting my sheet ready in case I have to record some conflict here. Obviously, Saber would be pretty... Oh, Saber takes out his lightsaber at this point.
Alright.
Oh, okay. So... I think the despair might mean I get the attention of the other ones. What's going to happen to this one, as it cannot wrench into the ground with its claws to resist me with all its strength, it flies up into the air and just seems to keep going, actually. He gets thrown extreme range.
What?
Haha.
Huh.
Excuse me?
Yes. We can say that's sort of a diagonal extreme, so that ends up being sort of like long ways into the air and long ways out from the party.
Okay.
But in any case, he's going to take long range fall damage. So,
Now let's see if it lands on its feet.
So long range fall damage. I forget what that is offhand, but I think I have it on my sheet. I know it's a lot. Oh. Okay, it's incapacitated. Good job.
One down, okay.
Just hear this
Circle of
again,
defense
guys.
takes
Circle of
off.
defense. So, Saber will say, get around Chem.
I'd like to. I don't know if this is doable, James, but Alro has a comm scrambler on her, and I'd like to see if she can set it to emit like a really high pitched squeal that could kind of either get them off balance for other people to attack them, or even if it goes well enough to get them away because it's too hard for their sensitive ears. I don't know if you know what I mean.
Like
You
a
just
dog.
want, like the squirrel or the dog.
Oh yeah, like a dog whistle, exactly.
Something like emitters, yeah.
Yeah, you can try that. It would be. I'm gonna say it would be daunting, upgraded once with 3 setback, because you don't really know what these things are and what their hearing range is or anything like that.
Oh wait, then go after I do the. Let me go first, and I'll do the genealogy check, and that might take those away for you if you know what the species is.
Okay, sure.
Like I might be able to tell you what it's similar to, something that you're experienced with, or the kind of hearing range, if possible, depending on the genealogy roll.
So are we all shouting this plan across?
Yes, you cats don't understand basic.
Saber wishes he can have seen the look on Commodore's face whenever he just threw that cat. So.
I will. So I'll try that genealogy check then.
It will be. Let's go with hard.
Okay. Yeah. What are we looking at?
Nice job.
I've
So
been
Chim
learning
Chim
about any animals that are rideable.
That these are Hirosima tigers, which are large felines that hunt using the Force.
Oh,
They're
God.
Force sensitive, and they're able to use the Force to detect their prey.
Bad
Yeah.
kitties.
Yeah, I think Saber got their attention then.
Yeah.
Do I know any special helpful information with the Triumph? Or is that the
That
Force?
gave you the Triumph with the Threat gave you that bit about the Force.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on that information, which will be especially useful to our Force user. And then I'd like to shoot at the one that isn't squaring up with Gotham.
Well, there's one that's engaged with Hack, and I guess one engaged with Gotham, right?
Exactly.
So your choice whether to kill Hack or to kill Gotham.
Shit.
Isn't it obvious?
Well, the Tiger's a silhouette 2 and Hack's only silhouette 1, so that should help me somewhat in trying to target the huge animal in front of the regular-sized man, right?
Does that apply for ranged attacks too?
As far as raw, I have no idea. I was just throwing it out there as like an idea, because these things are supposed to be really big, and he's just a regular-sized guy. So I'm just trying to shoot this really big animal.
Yeah, I'd give you a boost for it.
Okay. So you said it's got 2 range defense?
It's got 2 range events. It's adversary 2. It's engaged with an ally, and I'll flip. So that's 3 red and 2 black.
And then I have a setback because of the advantages.
Correct.
And
Thank you
then
for remembering that.
1 boost, 1 accurate. I won't take the strain to aim. Sorry, or I'll take the strain to aim. I'd feel terrible if I shot Hack. And yeah, I won't go for auto fire this time. So Oh,
Wow.
Oh no.
That's like the one result we didn't want.
So you hit Hack. how much damage does your weapon do?
Oh shit.
Thankfully, that's the minimum it can do, right?
You don't. Do you have a reroll?
Not for
Heavy.
ranged heavy attacks.
Okay.
I'm really
Natural marksman.
I'm really sorry, Hack. It's gonna be 19 Pierce 1.
Oh my.
And after he already got crippled.
So yeah, Hack's down, so roll another crit plus 10, Hack.
$77.
Can I use my, instead of critting him, can I use my advantage to like decrit him?
Well, this is because he's going down.
Also, here's the thing about the crit he just rolled.
No.
That crit is overpowered.
Is it?
Oh no.
No.
Wait, no. How do we educate this? Because he didn't take the crit. The attack, the crit came from going down, not from the attack. Though it could have been from the...
We had the discussion about that already. And this is, if I remember correctly, the crit from going down is still a crit resulting from the attack.
So we would use things like vicious and lethal blows.
Okay.
Or at least lethal blows, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So does Jim,
So if I have to shoot again, I wasn't targeting him. Do I get to shoot at the tiger again? Or does it have to be a... Because I just wouldn't pull the trigger again.
What was the damage?
It was 19 Pierce 1.
19 Pierce 1.
I'm still up, so.
19 Pierce 1, you had 9 damage already, didn't you?
He has a soak of 9.
Oh. That means he still takes 11 damage.
Yeah, and how much did he take from the first attack?
Like 5?
Yeah, the first attack was 13 Pierce 2, right?
Pierce 1. No, you're right, Pierce 2.
So it'd be 7. So he took 6 wounds from the first attack. And then this one was 19 Pierce 1. So he's taking another 11.
Which is 17 out of 15.
yeah, what's the threshold, Leslie?
Oh, Leslie, I think you put that on. You put your wound count on your threshold, not the current, the cell next to it.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's all right.
So what is the threshold, Leslie?
21.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Wow. Then yeah, you're at 17 out of 21, so you're still up. So we can ignore that happening because I'm not going to crit you.
Yeah, and then Chim, what's your threshold? It got erased accidentally.
Oh, for wounds?
Yeah.
16. Okay. I got a little bit tougher.
After getting mauled and lightsabered and everything else.
Yeah, well, it's all just scar tissue. I just I'm very scabbed up.
So, you've got a bunch of advantage there. How would you like to use those?
Well, I just shot Hack in the back, and I feel pretty bad about that. So, can I use all the advantage to say that the blast kind of knocks him away from the tiger that's attacking him?
Yep, that works.
You're just really screwing him over.
I know, I'm really sorry.
Okay, so as poor Hack goes down.
Well, not down. He's
Oh,
up.
yeah, that's right. Okay, he's not down. Okay.
No, he
So-
just has the first crit, which was maimed.
It was crippled. Crippled, wasn't it?
Yeah, sorry, crippled. Yeah.
Okay, different.
Yeah, different.
Okay, so I'll use a maneuver to do defensive stance, and then I'd like to do that supersonic attack, I guess.
Okay. So, what did I say? Hard upgraded twice with 2 setbacks?
I had Daunting upgraded once with 3 setbacks.
Oh, right, but the setbacks are gone. So yeah, Daunting upgraded once, and I'll upgrade it again.
Okay.
Use a light side. We probably need this.
Okay. Oh, come on.
You can. They'll take a setback, but on their next attack, for the one near you. But if that's what you'd like with those advantages, sorry, I won't steal.
No, that's fine. Because I mean that's really the only thing that can happen with it. Yeah, that's fine. They get to get set back on the next attack.
So luckily, you realize it's a cat, so you set the threshold very high, and luckily none of you, higher than even Saber, so none of you are disturbed by it. But they're disturbed, but not substantial.
Not like down with the sickness disturbed.
Right.
Should Gochim get it too, since he's a canine-ish creature? Anything that affects the cat's hearing would probably be pretty close to his range as well.
I would say for a despair, with a lack of despair there, it doesn't need to affect him.
Okay.
Everybody's gone.
Eve has not. Did you want to go first?
Cats hear substantially higher and lower, actually, than dogs. So we'll say it was beyond his hearing range, even.
Oh, are they really? Oh, that's good information. I did not know that.
Yeah, so Hack and Eve are left.
I'm fine with going now, but I do not want to take your spot after all you've been through. So, up to you.
You can go. You can't kill me.
Sure, I can.
At least I don't think you can right now.
If that's a challenge, I'll take you on. Anyway, so I guess after seeing what happened, she's going to run over to the cat that was engaged with Hack, with a shout of "What the hell, Furbag," and then try to punch it.
Falcon?
So 2 setback, 2 adversary.
Okay.
I'll upgrade it.
Of course you will. You know what then? So will I, because why not, right?
Fair point.
Go! Ah.
Oh!
Let me see if I got natural brawling.
Oh, God.
No, I did not. Okay, well, I mean, she doesn't hit Hack, it's just something bad happens.
Right. So what do you want for your advantage first?
To get that cat's attention.
Everyone's getting the cat's attention. Okay.
Well, poor Hack, So, she misses, but she's clearly aggroed him, at least for now.
Yeah, and your attack hits, gets him on the horn, and does damage your shock gloves.
Oh, no.
That adds a setback to all of your... Or actually, it runs out of charge. It discharges too soon, and that drains the battery, so it runs out of its charge. So I would say you can keep the... so what's the shock glove's normal kind of profile?
Profile?
Like damage and whatnot. Is it a +2?
First with the battery thing, these gloves, it says in the description they charge through kinetic movement.
So you just have to stand there like windmilling for a bit?
Yeah, basically that's how they say, the stun or the concussive only work every other round.
Okay.
As far as damage goes, typically it's only +1. With modifications, she has it at +3.
Okay.
I believe.
So what's going to happen is you'll keep the weighted head damage, because obviously that's fine.
But no stun or concussive?
But it's going to lose the +1 and the ability to use, the stun. So it's...
Yeah, because concussive is a part of the weighted head, right?
Well, yeah, normally, it's part of backhand shock gloves and weighted head. So instead of concussing for 2 rounds, now it can only concuss for 1, right? Right, because all the weighted head stuff still remains. Okay.
Yes, exactly. The stun, they're just heavy gloves now.
Gotcha.
For the rest of the encounter. So you'll be able to recharge them through the remainder of your fighting.
Cool. Okay, so no stun. Take 1 off the concussive. Good to know. Do you want me to take any wounds or anything for punching a horn too?
Nope.
Okay.
The gloves are very protective, so I mean they're weighted and stuff, but
That's good.
And then Hack has to go still, right?
Yeah, so he has a difficulty, right? Just add a difficulty to whatever he does now.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, unless we can check, but I think most things, especially attacks, will involve an added difficulty because he's hobbled.
All right, no problem. So Hack still has confidence that the cosmic force is going to protect him. He even believes more than ever, since he has seen the one, that he will never go down right now. So he is going to attack.
All right, so I'll flip. So that'll be 3 red and 2 black.
Did you flip the right side?
Nope. I'm not good at being a GM sometimes.
He says a quick prayer to the spirits to do.
Well, you were also at short, so remember you have to take a maneuver to get up to him.
Okay.
He could pray as an incidental.
Pray while you run.
Yeah, he's taking a quick prayer to increase his.
Is frenzied blows an incidental or a maneuver?
It's just an incidental. You take strain for it.
So my point was not so damaging. What did you attack with, Hack?
His gloves. I mean his
Repulsor fist?
Yep.
Oh.
It shoots off into the jungle. This has been despair heavy. That's really surprising.
I love it. Yeah,
Okay,
so the repulsor fist, the powered. No, I'm getting very boring here. But I just love it. Yeah, the repulsor fist, the energy cell that gives that huge burst of repulsor power has run out as well. So now you just have an arm.
So for the advantage,
Yep.
I guess the tiger was shocked that that he did such a damaging blow, but yet Hack is still attacking him, so he's kind of shocked. So let's give him a setback.
Okay, so that was. Let me just get that down on the right tiger.
And for my maneuver, we will take a defensive stance.
All right, remember to take your 2 strain. And then we're back to the top, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or actually, I have a different idea, so I'm not just disarm. No, I'm going to save that for the next despair, of which there'll be one. So the one that was attracted to Saber is going to try to eat Saber.
Delicious, delicious force sensitives. For defense.
For defense.
All that defensive training.
Yeah, I wish I had my shield up, but obviously I can't do it as an incidental right now. So maybe someday.
So 11 pierce 2, but luckily. Oh,
Wait.
sorry, you have 4 defense, right?
Yeah.
I just clicked once.
Ooh, and a threat.
Yes.
Saber will use that threat to throw him at extreme range now. Okay, so 11 pierce 2, you said?
Yeah.
Saber will parry, but he's getting pretty dangerous. Okay, let me consider this for a second.
Saber needs a nap.
Wait, did I have advantage on that roll earlier when I threw the tiger? I had 1.
1.
Yes. Okay, I would have used that to recover strain, so that puts me at 9. If I parry now, that puts me at 12 out of 13. Yeah, I'm gonna parry. So it brings me up to 9.
Did any of
Pierce
it occur?
Yes, it did.
That's
So 7. Yeah, with the Pierce 2, it brings it to 7 soak, and so it does 4 damage.
Okay.
And it takes a strain for the threat.
All right.
It's pretty generous getting through Saber's defenses.
Indeed. But he did.
Mm-hmm.
Most miraculous. And then the other one, you wanted it to go after you, right, Riz?
Yeah.
Wait, one of them is that? Which one was the one that was staring down Gotham?
That's the one that just attacked Saber, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. I had a despair.
I
So
was looking for
that's
a
sort of over.
showdown.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Force use really drew it in.
Yeah.
As much as it likes fighting other large animals, it really likes fighting Force users.
Godem
But-
can still attack it.
Oh, it will, or he will.
So, Eve, defense...
0.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'd say Gotham is actually offended that it turned towards Saber.
Come on! I had everything in my favor here. 10 Pierce 2. And
Okay.
it will... Oh, did one of them have a boost or something last round? The one that attacked? I'll save it for the next round. So I've got a boost, so I'll give the next one a boost.
Well, I think that was the one that attacked me that got thrown.
It should
Okay,
have
so it's gone. You're right. It was one that attacked you, and it is now gone.
had a setback too.
It's in orbit.
I am waiting for one of the Force and Destiny books to have planetary scale move.
All right. You guys are up now, right? Those are mine. So, Eve, that was 10 Pierce 2.
Gotcha. I marked it down.
Excellent.
Can we have Gotham tackle the one that came at Saber?
Works for me. Saber is a little strained to try and use force power, so he was just going to go with his lightsaber. So that sounds good.
All right. What was that one called? So Gotham's going to take a maneuver to run and pounce at the one that had squared off with him. That's now over attacking Saber. So he's going to try to use Fierce Pounce, which just gives him the knockdown ability if he gets enough successes and whatnot.
Okay.
And he's going to attack.
All right. It will be 2 defense and adversary 2, so 2 red, 2 black.
All right, and I will upgrade. Because he is really pissed off that he got ignored during this showdown. Make sure. Okay. Yeah! So, he's going to deal 10 damage and no pierce.
All right.
But he's going to use linked with the Triumph. So 10 twice.
Okay. It definitely hurts him, but not probably as much as Gotham expected.
I'm okay with
And
that.
does that count? Did you have to give up your action to do that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to go with for this.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
We got to set aside and hammer that out. Raw doesn't lay out it super well.
Right. Yeah.
What does it not lay out well?
Whether I give up my action, if I'm separated from Gotham and he does something, if that's my action or if he gets his own initiative slot.
There's something for the Pathfinder, but that's something you're like force bonded with, so never mind. You give up your maneuver to give it an action and maneuver.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I would go with that. That sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah, but like I said, it's actually a specific talent, animal bond, and it's a force thing. So I don't know if it's going to look for just having a tamed animal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Tommy and James and Brandon and Jack, like all the GMs, after this mission's over, if you guys have a couple minutes, we could just kind of decide on something, whichever way it goes.
Sounds good. I'm willing to take a look at that.
Okay, but in the meantime, that's my action.
All right. Someone else.
Well, Eve would react pretty quickly after being bitten, so is that okay?
Certainly.
Cool. Then yeah, when it snaps at her arm, she's just gonna try to punch it in the face. So defenses again?
Adversary 2, 2 defense.
Not gonna flip this time, huh?
Not this time. Not for you, at least.
Oh,
running
I see how
low?
it is. Alright. Lean over to aim. Go! Bloody heck. Okay. And she misses when it's right there. I'm just gonna recover strain then.
Yeah, it's sort of like a glancing bow where you strike it, but it really just sort of like veers off.
It has cat-like reflexes.
Aha! Well, there was my turn, so...
Alright, I guess,
Oh, actually, hold on real quick. I forgot one setback. Didn't do anything. Okay.
Alright. Missed it a little more.
so the last plan didn't work, so Alro's just gonna start shooting then.
Please don't shoot.
But are you both engaged? Are both of you engaged?
Everyone's engaged with everyone.
Oh,
I'm not.
boy.
Chim Chim's not engaged with any.
So if she gets a despair, do we have to roll percentile to see who she hits? Just thinking ahead.
Yeah, it would depend on who she was aiming for, which one. Because Gautam and Saber are engaged with one, and obviously
Hack and Eve are engaged with the other.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe someone else can go first to see if I can think of something else to do.
Go for it. It's only going to be 3 red. That's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Not like we've been rolling a lot of despairs this time.
No, nothing like that.
I mean, if anything, our bad luck must have run out here.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay, triple despair coming up, guys. Just that.
Oh man. There's a thermal detonator on the ground and it just explodes in front of all of us.
The
Alright,
Death
well,
Star.
Hack will go if no one else is gonna go.
Alright, go for it, Hack.
Alright, he's gonna pull out his stiletto.
Just take off his high heels.
Yep. And he's going to see if he can stabby stab. This,
Right in the eye, do it.
so
I'll
it's-
upgrade. Oh, nope, wrong way. I'll upgrade, so it's 3 red and 2 black.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, you hit. Does the stiletto snap?
How much damage?
That is 9 with 5 pierce.
Alright. What about for the triumph and the advantage?
For the... Let's see. For the triumph, we're going to crit.
Okay. Roll it up.
Excuse me. Ooh, that's the good one, right?
Well, doesn't it have vicious or something because it's a stiletto?
Oh, yeah, it does have vicious one. Oh,
Yeah.
it's vicious 20, I'm sorry, because I have one too.
Okay, so plus 20 is 92.
At the brink, suffers 1 strain each time it performs an action.
Alright.
That sounds decent.
Alright, and then we will take another defensive stance to try to protect ourselves.
Okay.
Is this the royal we here?
For the despair, the stiletto says for despair it can break, right? Completely?
Yeah,
Oh, no, I like Jim's idea.
even 2 threat, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah, so definitely, even just 2 threat. Yeah, the stiletto snaps. Yeah, so this is how it's going to work, and it's going to make the crit make sense. The stiletto snaps off inside, so part of the sharpened blade is still stuck within the muscle of the beast, so every single time it moves, that digs in a little deeper.
I like that.
Yeah.
And now, Alro?
Saber, yeah.
Yeah. So Saber, lightsaber attack on the one in front of him. So what happened to it? Gautam knocked it down?
No, I didn't use the knockdown.
Okay, so
I
it's still
gained it as an ability.
okay. Yeah, so 2 defense, right, and then it's adversary 2?
Yep.
Okay. So why were we... Oh, his additional difficulty. And you had flipped on that last one.
He
Okay.
had the added difficulty.
Okay, are you going to flip on this one?
I shall not.
So this is Alro shooting?
No, this is Saber.
Oh, Saber, okay.
Okay, so Saber, this guy is engaged with Saber, so he's going to go ahead and just aim for the maneuver. And bam. Okay, so there was a loud gong sound as the lightsaber slams into the beast's head, and it is staggered for 2 rounds. I'm going to use that as the triumph and just take all that advantage of strain recovery.
All right.
The damage is 11 breach 1.
All right.
And so actually that's 6 advantage from duelist, handle, and superior. So Saber's feeling pretty good right now, actually.
Oh, that's excellent. So that's staggered for 2 rounds, you said?
Yes, concussive 2.
Darn. That's impressive. All right, Alro. You got to do the damage for me this round.
Yeah. All right. What's the difficulty again?
It's going to be for you, 3 red.
Which one are you attacking?
Oh, I'll attack the one that Saber's fighting.
Then I have to ask, should Alro get a setback because Godam is there, being Silhouette 2?
That doesn't make him less... no.
Okay. I'll flip once.
The 3 red, 2 black.
No, this is gonna go very poorly. Oh yeah!
Nice.
So that's
That's really good for your pool.
That's 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, that's just really good
11,
overall.
and it gets to crit. It's got Pierce 2. Yeah,
This-
and it crits.
This is the one that was attacking...
Saber.
Okay. So 11 damage. And you're critting. Critting plus how much?
Just critting 34.
Oh, you said it had vicious. Oh, you said it pierced.
No, it has superior.
Oh, okay. So 34. Stunned. Does that add it? That was already staggered.
Is it extra stunned?
It's fucked up. I mean, so that is it actually?
No, that doesn't actually add, because this just says can't perform an action on the next turn. So
Okay.
it couldn't do that anyways.
Okay.
All right, so
top.
I have 1 turn.
Yes, you have
Right.
1 turn until we start piling on.
Yeah. Finally, this was going to turn in your favor at some point. I knew it. 3, 4. All right, it's going after you, Saber.
Wait, it was engaged with
sorry,
the other people.
Nope, I'm wrong. It's going to go after... It's going to go after Hack. Hack's a tasty target.
It's upgraded 3 times.
All right.
Oh man.
Rice is not enough. So that is 11 pierce 2. Is it 11? Yes.
Okay.
Which
I think puts him at
threshold.
puts him right at threshold.
all right, and it will knock down. Yeah, it will knock down and crit plus 10. Nope, it'll be crit plus 40. And I need to look it up for that. 102. I think that's
It's
named.
named. Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
leg,
wow.
same leg. We're not going to pile on. That leg
Oh,
is
man.
gone.
Oh man. Oh, that's
That leg, entire leg.
okay.
Not even like
spirits-
knee down, like the whole leg.
Whole leg, like up. It's a stump. Not even a big stump.
Oh gosh.
A little stump.
I don't know about this spirit attack. I don't know about that.
He's still
And
alive, isn't he?
I'm still alive. I haven't gone down.
the
Well, I bet you
stag-
kind of wish you were unconscious for that.
the staggered one starts to flee back into the jungle,
Oh yeah, because it can maneuver. Okay.
and it takes a huge leap into the trees and continues to run away.
I guess I could.
I'm wondering if Gotum would chase it.
With Compnor, and you'd probably want to give it an instruction not to if he does.
Yeah, that's a good point. I would. Yeah, all right. I'll tell him not to. Besides, we can track it.
You guys have all the turns now.
I think we should do a little rest and recovery.
Oh well, there's still one of them, right?
Yes.
The one that just mauled
Oh,
Hack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, Saber would swoop in and try to lightsaber it down.
All right.
Are you gonna flip?
Nope.
Are you sure you don't want to flip?
I'm positive I don't want to flip.
Okay. Okay, so 2 red, 2 purple. Saber has to maneuver to get engaged, so he's not going to aim. Or he could pull it to him. Actually, yeah, that's what Saber would do. He would want it off of Hack, so he's going to try and do
Force move.
no, it's the lightsaber skill that lets me pull things to me,
Nice.
which is in Neiman Disciple. It is draw closer. So perform the lightsaber willpower check against a silhouette. No, it's a silhouette. It's silhouette 2. I can't do it.
Okay.
So yeah, Saber has to run in and try and get it off of him.
Okay.
Saber will. So that'll be 10, pierce 2 or pierce breach. Pierce breach.
Here's breach.
Yes, and then concussive 2.
All right. Who's next?
So once again, a long, loud gong as it hits the creature's head. So Saber's lightsaber hums whenever it's out, anyways. So
Right.
it's like a musical instrument. So
I don't want to shoot Hack again.
Well, I would say that you wouldn't hit Hack because Hack is currently on the ground.
Oh yeah. So now I only risk shooting Evelyn.
Saber
Yes.
and
Okay.
Are you good
what?
with that?
Yeah, I'll shoot it.
I'll upgrade it to red.
Oh, when will Chim ever learn? We don't even have Torty here for you to shoot.
Who needs?
I know, that's why I gotta
something
make
like
do.
this.
Yeah.
I have never shot Torty.
Oh.
So
That's good.
yeah. So what's my difficulty?
3 red, 2 black.
What's my range to it?
You are at short still.
Why is it 3 red?
Because I'm thinking everyone's doing melee damage, but they're not. It'll be 2 red then. Sorry about that.
2 red, and then since you use the Destiny, 1 purple, right?
No, because it would do 1 difficulty, and it's upgraded twice for adversary, which would be 1 red, 1 purple, and then my
Gotcha.
red.
Gotcha. All right, and then a boost for the silhouette difference we had said before, right?
Yep.
And then I'll aim, and I have accurate 1.
Okay.
All right, I don't think I'm going to shoot any of you guys, but I will go for auto fire.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, you didn't hit anyone, so that's good. On the bad side, you didn't hit anyone.
Sorry, Saber ate all of his advantage just to recover strain. So
That's fine. I just fire wildly around it. What do you guys want for the triumph?
as we look back at you and like are very disturbed that you decided to do that.
Since it's already stunned, or staggered, sorry, the Triumph, I'm happy to have him start running away in the face of impossible odds.
Okay, how about for the advantage he starts to turn to run away, and for the Triumph, he turns and starts sprinting and immediately bashes his head into a tree stump and is unconscious.
Sure.
Oh god, Shim's gonna want to do something to this thing.
Yeah, cook it and eat it. You guys need to rest up.
You guys can now try to cover strain. Let's say Chim Chim for some of those. I'll let you have that for all advantage. For the Triumph, I'll let you remove one of the setbacks, both setbacks for the recovery. Chim Chim has guided you in the ways of the jungle.
Just do like I do.
He's back in his element.
These big leaves collect water.
Alro's gonna do, I guess, a medicine check on.
Saber will provide unskilled assistance by cauterizing the wound with the lightsaber. So boost from Saber.
So that crit is hard.
Are we sure we don't want to knock him out before we cauterize his wound?
You've got 2 hard crits right now.
The spirits are with him. Don't worry.
Always. Flip of destiny, I will.
Okay.
I'm going to you're using a lightsaber.
What? No. Okay.
You get a muscle spasm. Ah, crap.
Saber's just providing an unskilled boost. Okay.
So upgraded once again.
Yeah, 2 purple, 1 red.
Okay.
Next time, yeah. Oops.
He recovers strain, though, or does he have to succeed?
It didn't do anything, yeah.
Can you heal me for it? Can you do some healing? Maybe you'll get a triumph.
Can he what?
Can he heal me?
No,
I thought that's what there was.
Well, no, that was to recover crit. He's saying just to recover wounds. But then again, he doesn't have ranks in medicine, so he'd have to flip again to try for that triumph. But yeah.
Oh, that was. He doesn't have any. Does he? Well, does he have?
No, he doesn't have ranks. That was an upgrade.
No, Tommy. It's a crit check and a medicine, like a wounds check. They're different.
On the bright side, Alro was touching up Hack, so that's got to lift his spirits.
I have an idea.
Exactly.
You recover strain, buddy.
Can I use my survival skill to search for a suitable tree, like thick, strong branch?
Yes.
They probably would have a thorn in it the way you checking for a hack.
I have good survival. You'll be fine.
Just like your piloting and your shooting, huh?
Yeah.
I will say it is a average check because you're in the jungle, so there are many branches. You just have to find an appropriate one. And that will give a boost to the medicine. Well, are you looking for somebody to use as a crutch or as like a herbal medicine thing?
That actually, herbal medicine is a great idea. I was planning on cramming this into his stump so he can walk, and then
I'm not exactly sure you know how medicine works.
Yeah, maybe not a good idea.
But I know how to survive. That's the difference.
I'll let you have a hard survival check to find a jungle herb that might give a boost on the check to heal him.
Okay. Oh well, that would only remove setbacks. Oh well. Hey guys, I found these berries. I think we can mush them up and rub them in there.
Yeah, so you'll take 3 strain having found them, but you can roll... I'll actually, for that amount of success, I'll say 2 boosts onto the medical check.
Alright. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Son of a bitch.
So, they were really delicious, but not not as useful.
Well, that's the problem. You ate them. You didn't apply it to the wound. Oh, thanks, Jim.
Okay. So as you guys are searching for berries...
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Captain Compnor has wriggled free and is making a break for it.
Oh, I want to shoot him.
Oh, hex nah. How far is he away?
He's long.
I want to shoot him.
I mean, let me try to bring him back first.
Okay.
Okay, so I assume he's going to try to resist me. So, his athletics? Oh, crap.
Was that Compnor screaming?
I don't think so.
That is not, no. That's not Compnor's.
Heard Jim wanted to shoot him. He just couldn't take it.
Okay, so,
So in the direction you saw him running, you hear lament.
That's great.
We could just run away, guys. I
We
can
have
show
an
you how to hide in
inquisitor.
the jungle.
Yeah, Hack is going to do a great job of running away.
If you never put a stump in there, you'd be fine.
I'm going to...
Tie Hack to goad him now.
Does anyone have any stems?
I have a stim.
Okay, I'll take
Yeah,
that.
we could probably just load you up with stims if you wanted.
I can get high off of stems.
yeah. While we organize our fleeing in the jungle, I will try to grab Compnor and bring him back.
So it's going to be opposed by his athletics.
Yeah, since he would know that I would be trying to do this, so
Right.
he would resist.
3 red and a purple.
3 red and a purple. Okay. I want this to happen, so I'll flip. Well, I might need that for the to activate the power. So, okay. Let's get this back to where it was. And
Choices.
Give in to the dark side of the force.
A bunch of pips here, right?
What's that?
Because he's at long, you need a bunch of pips here, right?
Well, I was going to use bind, which bind is a little bit special. So it would be bind at long range, so I would need the range upgrades to activate, and then I would use the move upgrades to just move him in close to us as he's bound. But with Lament screeching, and so obviously the presence of a dark side of an Inquisitor, Saber will refuse to give in to the dark side. He wants to prove that he can resist the failures of that the Inquisitors have given themselves into. So Saber will let Compnor go. So he'll just look down and start trying to organize everyone to retreat.
All right, so you guys are going to head the other way?
Well, we're going to throw Hack over Gotham, I'm imagining.
Sure, yeah, you can just tie him in where Compnor was.
So we can move quickly. And then I'm just going to try and lead the way through the jungle and say, follow me fast as you can.
I'm cat-like. I can go on all 3s.
Put a little wheel on you. So you head the opposite direction, presumably as pretty much quickly as you can go, right?
Yep, and silently.
Okay.
Or are we just balls out running?
I would recommend balls out running, but
Yeah, you're just not a silent person.
All right, so after 15 20 minutes of balls out running, as you put it, you arrive at a ravine. Luckily, you're on the slightly higher side, but way below you, there is nothing but rocks. And basically, if you fall, you're done.
Good, okay.
Really, really done.
How tall is it? Because I have synth rope.
Like all the way down. How far is it?
Oh, yeah. Like if we tried to climb down or rappel down.
Oh, wait, I mean, it's like...
Oh, okay, I don't have that much rope.
Don't go down. I mean...
But if we can throw it across and get it to hook, then maybe we can go across.
Yeah, without a second's pause, Saber leaps over.
That was helpful for your friends.
Did you
Grab
one of the rope before you jumped?
Maybe. That'd be good. So he can do that.
What's he doing?
Grabbing onto the other side of the rope.
Okay, so you have a rope across now?
Yeah.
The only problem with this plan, though, is how Gotham is going to make it across. Can he jump?
I think if Saber could make it, Gotham could.
He's capable of jumping, but he does have 2 people loaded on his back right now.
Saber can try to catch people if they fall.
Okay, so if you want to jump across, it will be a hard athletics check. If you want to try to use the rope to get across, you'll have to make 3, and that any of these checks will have 1 native upgrade because of obvious peril awaiting you. So a hard upgrade wants athletics to jump. If you want to use the rope to get across, it will be an average coordination upgraded once.
Oh, awesome.
3 times, though?
Yeah, you have to make 3 of those average coordinations.
So my question real quick is, do we take the people off of Gotham, or does he try to make the jump with them?
Well, he's not encumbered by them, right? Because that's still under his threshold.
Yeah, he's not overly encumbered by them.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, Gotham!
No, that's Alra.
And Gotham.
Oh, Gotham, no!
Okay. I assume people are doing this one at a time, right?
No.
Well,
We
Gotham
all-
was just jumping.
Gotham jumped and hit Alro on the way across, and then they both fell.
So,
Oh my goodness.
remember you can use Destiny to save yourself.
Let's wait a second. Let's see if Saber can do this. So we've got a Silhouette 2 object. I assume that if I get the advantage here and use a magnitude upgrade, I can grab a Silhouette 1 object as well.
Would you have to use the auto fire added difficulty?
Yes, I would. So it would be 3 difficulty.
I will add 2 setbacks because you're trying to catch it out of midair.
Yeah. And would you upgrade as well?
Yeah, the upgrade is still there because they're still falling.
Oh.
Native.
Okay. Native upgrade. Oh man.
Sure, I'll
Okay.
upgrade again.
Okay, sure.
Wanted it.
Yeah. Okay. So 1 purple, 2 reds, 2 blacks. It's a lot. And bam. Yes. Saber. Okay. So Saber will activate the power with the light side. Uses magnitude upgrade with the light side as well, and his strength upgrade with the dark side. So he'll take 1 conflict.
I made him give in.
I have to save people. The temptation is there. So okay.
Alright, so you've gotten those 2 across.
Yeah.
So they both fell, and he caught them and pulled them back up?
Something like that.
All right.
The way I figure is that as soon as she started falling, Alro just closed her eyes and started screaming, and she keeps screaming as he lifts her slowly to safety.
Okay.
So what is our... So actually, sorry, it's 3 because Hack was involved in that transfer as well, right?
Oh yeah, because he was on. Yeah.
Oh, because he got he was on Gotham. Okay.
So we need to get Chim Chim and Eve across, right?
I'm going to take up the tail, so Eve, you go ahead.
You don't just want to go across the rope first?
No, I'm going to make sure that you get across safely,
Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes.
and then shoot you in the back.
All
So
right.
which approach will you, Evelyn?
What?
Which approach will you be taking? The running jump?
She's
or
jumping, yeah.
Jumping. So hard upgraded once athletics.
All right, here goes.
Whoa!
Nice jump.
You do a sweet backflip as you do.
A gainer across the gap. Even though she lands, she's totally fine, brushes herself off, looks back for Chim Chim.
So can I untie our end, swing down, and then climb up the rope?
I think you're going to smack into the wall if you do that.
Yeah,
I mean, a little bit, but that way there's no rope across for them, and we still have the rope if we need it.
I will flip if you do that.
I'm fine with that.
And that will be... I'll make that a...
Oh, wait, Chim, if Chim Chim does that, wouldn't it not be coordination anymore? Because he'd have to use like athletics to pull himself up.
Athletics, because he's... But only one roll, but harder at once.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, we can cut the other side whenever you get here. There's not a reason to break it off from that side.
But then
we
we
don't
have
want you to die.
But then we don't have a rope.
You know, worse things have happened.
Well, so if you want to do your Tarzan move, it'll be a daunting upgraded once, and I'll flip. But you only have to make the one roll. If you want to walk across like normal, it's the same 3 upgraded once each.
And I get to use coordination?
Yeah, the daunting check would be coordination.
All right, let's do that.
Okay.
I like this rope. It was given to me by my grandmother. Daunting's 4, right? Is the other one that's 5?
Red, 2 purple.
All right, so it's 2 red, 2 purple. I won't flip because I'm doing this dumb thing on my own.
And it just...
So, Chim Chim swings across, and the swing, he hits the far wall and loses his grip. And he starts falling, and then all of a sudden his fall stops. And he hovers about 15 meters down from the lip of the... 15 meters down from where he was at the bottom of the rope, which was like 15 meters down. So he's like 100 feet down this ravine. And he freezes in midair.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, Ewoks can fly.
That's useful.
He probably assumes that Saber caught him, but everybody up top can see Inquisitor Shorin emerge from the forest. And he continues to gesture with the force and lands Chim Chim at his feet. You take 5 strain through soak. And 2 stormtroopers grab Chim Chim's arms and lift him up and are holding him with his feet kicking off the ground.
Hey, I'm wriggling.
You're wriggling, but they're holding tight.
Yeah, I don't think we can get down to him anytime soon.
Well, he's just across the ravine, though, now, right?
Yes. And so Shorin calls out, "I only want the gem. Toss it over, and I'll let you all leave in peace."
Do it! Give him what he wants! For the love of God!
This little alcoholic Ewok just...
Don't go on without me!
So who was holding the relic there?
It was Hack earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah, Hack had one and Saber has the other, right?
He's looking for the... Oh, Saber, I guess, 'cause he's looking for the Ruby of Despair.
Yeah, we don't want that bad luck stuff.
That's why we've been getting all these despairs, right?
It has to be it.
I assume I can't just use Utility Belt to have a second Ruby of Despair, right?
You guys paint a rock red. Throw it down.
Alro was just at the game shop and happened to get something that looks similar.
What are you...
I mean, like, Saber wants to do a discipline check to make sure that it is Inquisitor Shorin actually going to honor this arrangement.
All right. It will be... So this is going to be a discipline check, right, against deception?
Yes.
So that will be a... What are we looking at here? Daunting upgraded thrice.
Okay. And Saber's going to use his rank of Nobody's Fool to give him an upgrade to his discipline. Okay. Oh, what the hell?
You're still holding the Despair Ruby thing, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so you understand that he's lying, but any ideas on that Despair, guys?
So we know he won't give Chim Chim back if we give it the relic, right?
Ruh-roh.
Like he already has it.
So
he calls Lament forward with a whisper of lament, and Lament reaches out for Chim Chim.
God.
Violet tendrils of energy pulling away from him through his fur.
Can I spit on one of them?
You wouldn't want to try it, I bet.
I do. I really do.
You may, but you'll take strain because he's going to punch you in the face.
Okay. But I get to spit on him?
Yeah.
All right. How much strain do I take?
2.
All right, I'm asleep. Whatever. I don't care. I'm asleep.
So as you pass out, the purple tendrils intensify as you're no longer able to resist the power of this dark energy seeping out of your body.
Okay. I don't. Okay. Okay. So they want the ruby, right?
Oh, they want that ruby.
Okay. Let's see. Oh gosh. Saber will say, enough. I will come over with the ruby if you guide him over here.
Shorin responds, he gives a slight shake of his head and says, "You don't really seem to have too much standing to negotiate on here. You'll give me the ruby, and that's that. I can either..."
I'm offering myself and the ruby, Shorin.
He whispers something you can't hear, and Lament backs off, but he nods.
Okay, Alra's gonna. If you wanted to talk first, James.
Yeah, I was just saying he beckons Saber over.
She's gonna look at Saber and say, you don't need to sacrifice yourself. We can just put the ruby in my recon droid, and I can fly it over to him.
This is to save Chim, though.
Yeah, well, she's like giving you a wink, like she's got something up her sleeve.
I don't know about trying to trick an Inquisitor here.
Don't worry, Alro's got this.
It's like I can tell you the plan out of character if you want to hear it.
Yeah, but I mean that's something Saber in character wouldn't really be aware of, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. But she'll give a wink, try to convince you that she's got a decent plan.
So would Saber trust Alro enough for this one?
I can make a charm check or something if you want.
Saber is nobody's fool though, so I don't know if you really want to make that one.
I mean,
it's worth trying.
She's pretty terrible at charm, but.
Yeah, if you want to make the charm check, it's going to be 2 reds and a purple, so not too bad.
Oh boy.
Time for a despair, right?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna flip a destiny for this. Oh boy. All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
That flipping pull, like, it worked.
Okay. So Saber is a bit. Oh god. Okay. Um. So I think what's going to happen? Saber's going to attempt to do. There's still a lot of threat on that. He's going to jump over himself, but toss the ruby back and try to, as he's jumping over, toss Chim Chim over as well.
Okay, if he does that could still work because what Alro would like to do is basically she was going to rig her recon droid to blow up and hoping that you would be able to save Chim in the confusion anyways, so that kind of works out.
Okay. Okay, so how do we need to order this then?
So your plan is to throw the ruby. Run me through your plan again. I know you're trying to pull Chim Chim back.
Yeah, but I guess drop the ruby as I'm jumping over, just hoping that I guess the jump enough would be a distraction. I guess someone there would need to grab it, but of course Shorin could grab it too, so there's the difficulty.
So you're jumping to the other side, grabbing Chim Chim yourself and taking him back, or?
No, I would throw Chim Chim to the other side. I would stay.
Okay.
And I guess while he's doing that, Alro would launch her recon droid across and try to set it to explode. So maybe he can get away at the same time.
Okay, so let's start with the beginning, which involves Saber jumping to the other side.
A very good place to start.
Yeah.
Okay. Watcha.
All right, Saber's made it, and then how are you planning on removing Chim Chim from the grasp of the two stormtroopers?
I mean, I'm pretty strong with the Force. No.
You're going to use the move power?
Yeah, if it looks like Shorin's not going to be offering him up, obviously he's probably not, so...
Sure, it's not the first thing on Shorin's mind as you come leaping across, I'll tell you that.
Lightsaber out, coming down on his head.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah... So Saber would then, so I guess it would be resisted by the strength of the stormtroopers that are holding on to him?
Correct. So it'll be a red and 2 purple, and I'll give you again 2 setbacks for the kind of chaos of the whole maneuver you're attempting.
Okay. Okay, red and 2 purple. Light side is with Saber, so that's the range upgrade. Oh, he's still at 0 too, so I don't even need all that. So that's yeah. So Saber can launch Chim Chim to the other side.
All right, and then Alro, you wanted to try to.
Well, yeah, I mean, she was going to do this anyway, but it works out as well here. So she's going to send her recon probe across the way, but set it to explode. Basically, give it a self-destruct command.
Okay. Let's treat it like detonate. So that's what, a hard mechanics?
Would it be mechanics or computers since it's the droid? I mean, it doesn't matter either way. It's the same score for me, but.
Oh, you can pick, I guess. I was going to say mechanics because I assume you have to do a little rigging to make this go off.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay, that's fine.
And I'll give a setback. I'll give 2 setbacks for doing this in a very tense situation.
Yeah, that's fine. What difficulty?
Hard.
This dice roller is the bane of my existence.
Do you have a reroll?
Oh, I don't. No, not for mechanics.
I have a thing that's gonna happen for that. It's triumph. Oh, there's so many things I want to have happening at once. Okay, hang on. Where'd it go? I need to find one song. Do you hear music?
Okay, it's just starting up now, yeah.
Yeah.
And the explosion, which happens too early, but does manage to mask the view of the Imperials. Out of that comes a series of groupings, led by Ragesh, flying out of the mountains.
Saber's hero.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Saber, how are you planning on making your escape?
Well, I mean, if I know these things are hovering above me, I can just jump up and grab one of their talons, right?
You could attempt to jump up and grab a talon for sure.
Yeah.
So that'll be a jump.
Oh, crap. No, I won't do it.
So you just regular jump like 2 feet and fall over?
Saber, he's grouping rescue. He's going to stay behind if no one comes for him, so.
Oh, we have rope still, don't we?
Yes, I saved the rope.
Oh yeah.
So are you trying to lasso him?
Yeah, I guess so, but I figure someone with better coordination maybe should do that.
The lasso will be a ranged light at medium range, and this is what's what I'm looking for? Improvised weapon. So there'll be an automatic threat, and ideally you'll hit him with 2 advantages to ensnare him.
Okay. I mean, like, I don't know if someone else wants to roll. I can roll.
We got this, Alro.
Okay, so two difficult. Sorry.
Yep.
Average difficulty, but with setbacks, you said?
No setbacks, but you're gonna want 2 advantages to try to ensnare him.
Okay. Well. Oh, come on!
Oh, so the rope is across and it's stuck on a tree now, or like a scraggle of some sort. So there is a way across, perhaps. You can also jump, but the Inquisitor is going to. Let me find the Inquisitor stats. Oh man, these are colossally large. Holy cow, how does anyone read this? I've got good eyesight and I can't read this stuff.
So I assuming Ragesh is not like dive bombing to come for me or anything.
No, he's zooming in to get you guys.
Okay.
But I want something bad to happen to you first.
Okay. Saber puts up his shield. Can we roll initiative? I want to see if Shorn can beat my initiative first.
Yes. Everyone roll initiative now.
And where did the spare end up? The ruby?
It's still on the ground at this moment.
Like on which side?
Your side, where Saber dropped it.
Cool. Can you pick that up?
Yeah, Eve probably would have noticed him leave it behind.
Yeah, I was just waiting to see if he would force move it first.
Okay.
But since he did,
Saber is making all of those successes, so there's 7 point whatever.
7.5. Is that everyone's roll? Yes. Okay, so 1 roll.
so Saber gets to go first.
That's just 1 roll.
Okay.
Saber does not go first. Oh, sorry, no, he uses the dark side. So that's a 5.1 or 5.3. Hang on. Oh, no force. Ignore the force on that one, sorry. Okay, so it's a 3.1 triumph, a 5.3, and a 4 for me. For now.
Oh gosh. Since when does Shorn have 4C?
Since Bastion says so.
Okay, I'm getting these around. Okay, so yeah, one of us, two of them, two of us, one of them, two of us. Guess I can copy that into the chat.
So you guys are up first, right?
Yep.
All right. And then for some reason, normally it breaks the ties in your favor, but not this time. But yeah, so it's you, me, you, me, you, me, you.
Okay. Okay, so Saber is going to attempt to put up a shield against whatever ridiculousness is about to happen to him. Well, you guys work out the rest of that, so... do you want to upgrade that? Otherwise, it's just an average discipline check.
Would love to.
Okay. Yep, Saber will use the light side.
Alright.
Okay,
That was good
so, yes, so I've got an additional... I have effectively 9 soak... a 9 soak barrier before it hits my normal soak, and I have 4 additional setbacks to attacking me.
Alright, hard guy.
That's a shield.
So, let's see. Lament is going to let out a horrible scream, like so. And everyone has to make a daunting upgraded twice fear check. So discipline or cool.
Daunting upgraded twice, you said?
Yep.
Whoa, okay.
Oh, a little scaredy cat there.
Yeah.
Chim Chim does not need to make this. But, okay.
Fear is the path to the dark side.
If you failed, you have a setback for the entire encounter. You take strain equal to... So if you took... if you passed, you take strain equal to threat. If you failed with 3 strain or more, you're staggered for a round.
And you still take all that as strain as well, right?
No, so you're going to take 3 of that to be staggered, 2 of that for
regular strain?
strain.
Okay.
Alright, and then to your guys again.
Okay, so we have 2 staggered people this round, plus Chim is unconscious.
No, only Alro is staggered.
Well, oh, because he didn't fail, he's not staggered?
Right, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so... one of us gets to go now.
So how far are these guys?
From you, they're medium.
Across the ravine. So
All right.
Saber's just telling everyone to run. I assume Gotham would grab Chim.
Oh no, I want to take part in this. Don't wake me up.
And remember, Rogesh is kind of swooping in for you guys, so you do have the option to, book it.
Because Saber can force jump, so he's cool. Alright, we can all run.
Well, not all of us.
Some of us are terrified of ghosts.
Or have only one leg.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, or maybe decent at moving in on. That's gonna be my new walking style now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you still have maneuvers if you're staggered.
Just no actions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So, if we think the Roopings will swoop down, we just have to get to a safe distance, right?
Correct.
I think.
Or if you want one to swoop for you, we'll say you check to get on can either be a hard survival or coordination to get on to board the Rooping.
Oh. Dang it, I hate both of those. No athletics by chance.
I'll upgrade it once if you want to use athletics natively.
That seems fair. So it's hard?
Yep. Yeah, because instead of really boarding it, you're just going to grab onto it as tight as you can.
Basically. Okay. So hard, upgraded once. Okay. Go! Bloody!
Oh my god!
You took the Ruby of Despair. That's what happens.
No,
Yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so as it swoops in, you jump up and grab onto its leg, but as it kind of flipped its leg up to get into flight mode, you fall into the
And
ravine.
land right on Chim Chim.
And remember, you falling down the ravine will kill you, but you do have that one destiny point to
Wait,
save.
so oh yeah, I guess it's a despair enough.
Oh,
there.
You've been saved.
How?
Want to be saved.
Well, I'm holding Chim Chim, so we probably want that. I'm
Oh,
just
I-
wondering
Oh, right.
how
Uh,
at this point.
So as you're falling down into the ravine, you manage to there's a part where it kind of starts to slope in at a non-lethal angle. So you've hit that and you've fallen down, but you're unconscious not at the bottom, but a good ways down. You and Chim Chim both. Is it me again?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna die.
I like listening to this triumphant music while
Whoa.
imagining
Oh, we're
Eve
losing
tumbling.
so much.
Yeah. This rescue is going so well right now.
Let me see if I have other.
I feel like the
Darker.
Imperial March should be playing or something.
It just gradually shifts.
Yeah.
Just like the one red that I had.
Alright, so Shorin will advance its saber. And
Oh.
will
What
quick
kind
draws
of
lightsaber. You can do that.
Yep. So if he's coming down with the lightsaber, that will be 8 melee defense.
Alright. Just trying to see what other fun things he has. Alright, I found it.
Yeah, that's a good question. How's that gonna work for Gotham? I don't know if the Roopings will be happy with the big hyena thing on their back.
They'll deal with it.
Okay. Yes!
Fuck. Okay.
Didn't expect that to go through so easily.
Yeah, look at all of my poor setbacks. Okay.
That's 8 breach 1.
It collides with my shield. The shield shatters, but it does not get through.
Oh. With 6 advantage, though.
He could do Natural Blade Master and roll that again, see if he gets more successes.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do much better than that. He will take a free maneuver to... Yes, attempt a move on you. He's going to try to throw you.
Okay, it'll be opposed by my own discipline.
Not athletics?
Oh no, I'm a force user.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, unless it's like a creature, we usually say
okay.
it's So 4 red, 2 purple. So does he have so is he using? What is he using to do that?
Whatever you use to do that. I don't know exactly the name. It's in here. I just little.
Well, he's doing it as a maneuver, or because he missed.
He has one with or whatever. I forget what it's called now.
Oh, okay. The one. Yeah, the force is my ally.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is once a session.
Yes.
Nope. Oh, look at all that sweet, sweet dark side.
Yeah. Saber will say to him, the dark side will not avail you.
Alright. Someone up next might want to, like, try to grab a rooping and get away or something.
Gotum will jump on a rooping. With everyone on his back. Or with the 2 people on his back.
Gotum's gonna... it seems improbable.
Well, what I'm hoping is he gets on, but the rooping can't support his weight, so as it's trying to fly away, it's just slowly falling.
I think it just collapsed initially. I think Alro is the only... Like, Alro or Hack need to get on one, so...
Well, Hack's on Gotum. Remember we tied him to him?
Gotum could run through the jungle faster than the Imperials probably could, but I think if he jumps to try to fly a rooping, he's going to take a rooping down.
Okay, so then Hack would need to actually be giving instructions to Gotham at this point because Chim's down.
Okay, what's the check for that?
I think he just slapped his rear, right?
What's the difficulty?
I think, if I remember correctly from last time, it's upgraded by his willpower, and it takes setback for... Okay, so I think it's because he's Silhouette 2. I think it's average difficulty, upgraded twice for his willpower. You'll get 2 boosts because he's trained to be ridden. And I think that was it.
So 2 red, 2 boosts.
Survival check.
So Hack is like, hey little kitty, let's go this way.
He
And
reluctantly agrees.
Get away from... Oh, did Gotham make a check for the lament? Probably should have.
He's fearless, actually.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's cool. Is that a special talent or just a part of...
Part of what he was, the Nexu that he was built off of. But instead of being immune to cold like the Nexu are, he's immune to jungle because he came from a jungle world. Otherwise the stats... Narglatch, that's right, thank you. Otherwise the stats are the same. But yeah, so Hack goes riding off into the sunset with Yayar on Gotum.
Alright. Good job, Gotum.
Okay.
So do you one more person who needs to catch a ride.
Yeah, but you have a turn first.
Yeah, did we... Let's see. Did we get that right?
I think you took Eve off the list, but Eve had already gone, so she shouldn't be taken off this round.
Okay. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so NPC and NPC.
The stormtroopers will take a pot shot at the fleeing...
Would they not focus Saber?
No, because Sabers, they don't want to shoot the boss in the back. That never goes over well. When promotion boards come up.
But
they're
like a Jedi.
Yeah, but promotions, dude. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. So they're gonna shoot for Godem. Does he have any defense?
No defense.
Alright. Do you want to flip or anything?
Nope, they're not gonna bring him down.
They don't even hit him.
Nice.
Classic.
He outruns the
classic stormtroopers in the midst of a getaway. Alright, so that's the end of me this round.
I guess Alra will try to grab a rooping. Like, she wouldn't want to save the others, but there's nothing she can really do, so... what is it to catch one?
It was hard athletics hard coordination or survival.
Should you get a boost for having extra arms? She has 4 arms.
Right? You also get a boost because if you're using one of those two, because they are trained. So if you're boarding them in the proper fashion, you can have a boost.
Is it the proper fashion to jump off a cliff onto them? I feel like that's not the proper way to like...
No,
you never seen cowboys mount a horse? That's the way you do it.
Because you're not jumping. They're not in the ravine. They're like on your side, above, but they're gonna kind of swoop down low near you.
Okay, okay. Tommy said survival, so which is not what I'll be rolling. So. Okay, she manages to hop on.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you're up and away. So who is Saber the one who's not yet been saved?
Well,
other than
I don't know if you count
two at the
us
bottom of
as
the
saved.
ravine.
No one knows we're
You're
there. It's good.
Dude,
You're out of the line of fire.
Can Saber realize that they've fallen down below?
Pretty sure Eve would have yelled shit or something. So.
Yeah, Saber's going to attempt to raise them out and get them onto a rooping.
Can you reach down?
How far down? How far down are I can reach an extreme?
They'll be at long.
Okay. Okay, so they're oh yeah, Chim Silhouette 0, nice. So I can.
And would you be open to losing your melee defense while you're doing this, since you're gonna?
Oh
have to
no,
focus pretty heavily?
it broke whenever he slammed into it, so it's gone.
No, but you're actually
my regular defense, yeah, and well, if I use the light side here, I'm probably gonna pass out, as this is sort of the last thing I can do, anyways. So.
Oh, that was so epic though.
Okay, let's see. Let's hope I don't roll a ton of dark side. Okay, so 1 difficulty from the fainted people below, and oh, damn it!
Well, you don't have to flip for it.
Don't do it. You're sacrificing yourself. You're gonna gain so much light side. Don't.
Oh man. This is a really difficult question. Like, I don't know. Hank is saying do it. Okay. Our light side paragon appearing through the mist.
He reaches through the universe to speak to you through the force.
Saber, what are you waiting for?
Yeah. Gosh, this sucks. Yeah, this is the. Yeah. Saber would do it. So 3 conflict, range upgrade, the strength upgrade, and the basic power. Saber tosses them with perfect accuracy. I'm going to use all the advantage on that to just, not even to recover strain on my side, just so they can do that.
The auto fire hit both of them?
Yeah, I guess. So 2 advantage to do that. Oh, do you want me to roll an additional difficulty?
Does it matter how many?
It's kind of strange because Chim is still at 0, so I wasn't. Yeah, so 1 success still at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So 2 advantage to move Chim, 6 advantage to get them on a rooping and to just sort of do a force blast to get the rooping moving.
Force what?
I don't know. just to get them moving as fast as possible, and so and then Saber will just look at Shoran.
Is Saber passing out? Like, is he like on the edge?
I guess Saber still has a maneuver actually.
Okay, you should run towards the cliff. And Alro's gonna take the first PC spot to catch you in the air with her rupee.
Yeah, well, it's they have an NPC slot though, so it's a little...
No, they don't. We're back at the top of the round.
No, I'm using mine. I'm using the top PC slot.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Go for it anyway.
Go for it anyway. Okay. Saber's gonna try to leap up on this thing and then pass out as soon as he gets up there.
Is he
no,
pass out, or is that just gonna happen?
Saber needs to stay behind to make sure that Shoran doesn't try to go for any of you guys, because he could move, like he could grab for one of you. So
you're just taking like.
So yeah.
Saber's.
I guess Saber's maneuver is really just to, I guess, stay engaged with Shoran.
So like defensive stance kind of deal?
Yeah.
Like said, not...
Yeah, defensive stance.
Or maneuver, I guess.
Regular 1 setbacks. Yeah, so now I'll say your defense can apply again because you've recommitted to your duel.
Okay.
So he will give a sneer, because what villain doesn't like sneering? And, yeah, he'll go after you again.
Yeah, obviously I don't have my shield up, so and I can't parry, so he's going to be doing full damage to me no matter what he does, if he succeeds, I guess.
Just the regular 4 defense?
I think I get an extra 1 because of defensive stance.
Yep.
So 5, yeah.
Shoot, I don't do that. My bad.
Flip of Destiny.
Sure, I can get a despair. So I'll upgrade for him.
Yep, I got it. That'll be, I think. Oh, it's so small. 10 for each 1.
Okay, yeah, all of it gets through because Saber can't parry without passing out.
All right, and it's gonna be a crit plus 10.
Saber will use Center of Being to increase the crit cost by 1.
It'll be crit plus nothing. Well, unless it's vicious. It's not. You're in luck. Oh, that's probably not very fun either. Stinger. Increase your next difficulty by 1. That could prove fun. Okay. You guys are flying away now?
I think Alro's gonna have to try to save Saber, because she feels invested in Saber surviving now, since he almost sacrificed himself twice.
Okay, let's see. Let me.
I mean, that's fine. The rest of us are either unconscious or maimed, so.
And you already have the. You have the.
She has the
Ruby
despair. Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine.
So, let's see. Did you get the advantage on your attempt to board the roofing?
I did.
So, it'll be a hard survival, but you can have a boost for that and a boost for being for it being a trained ride, a trained steed. So hard survival.
I believe in you.
Oh, come on!
Fly, you
swoop it
fools!
low.
Oh my
Swoop it low,
god.
and you weren't able to get him. The lightsabers are flying too furiously, and you can't get close enough without the roofing getting slashed in half.
Yeah, I guess we were going then. It was like this. It was like a swooping pass.
Ooh, now it's my turn again. Lament is going to go after Saber now.
No. Okay. So how did we think about resisting this one? It's kind of strange. Because it's force harm. I think I can use. Tommy, we worked out something special for this because it's not in the book. I don't know. Like
So
my force rating is my defense or something. Not defense, but like soak against the attack. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I roll my harm, and whatever damage I do will be reduced by your force rating.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So it'll still definitely get through damage. So.
Right. So 2 pips lets me, and if people want to. So that's going to be. I've never used him before. So I can do 2 pips to number of wounds equal to intellect, which is 3. So that's 6 damage. Yeah, I see 2. Spend, so it's, harm, blah blah blah. So, I heal strain equal to wounds. Okay. But he hasn't done any. He hasn't taken anything. Spend a pip to increase wounds by 1 per rank of strength upgrades. It looks like he has 2. 5. And you subtract 4, right?
Yeah. So another wound onto Saber. He's 15 out of 21.
Oh, okay. I've done a little work on him. Okay. So someone else can go. One of you guys can. Tommy said Rogesh would be going back for him, which is reasonable, especially given the obligation that rolled. So, Tommy, what's... Nice. So I'll give him a boost for that. What's his survival? All right. Since you suggested it, Taylor, would you like to roll?
Oh. Okay. No.
So it'll be a hard upgraded once with 3 yellow, 2 green, right? He's got 5 cunning. Tommy? Okay, and 2 boosts.
Okay.
Saber's lightsaber flies into the ravine.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And Saber's lightsaber flies.
Well, no, this is the check to get the rooping to go where you want it, right?
No, it was an all-in-one.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
So yeah, he grabs you by the shoulder, like right underneath the shoulders, but in the massive jerk up as the rooping regains altitude, your hand opens and the lightsaber is straight down in the ravine. It lands in the exact same spot that you just got. Actually, no, it falls all the way to the bottom.
It's gone forever. Goodbye.
Do that all the way to the bottom. But so now we're all flying or running through the jungle, right?
Yes.
Well, some of us are just dreaming, but yeah.
Yes, for those of us, those people are still moving. They're just not aware of it, maybe. So Rogesh gestures over towards a large mountain, and behind you can see Shorin start to. Well, it's a combination of levitating and throwing stormtroopers across the ravine. So behind you also hear. Whoop. The sound of ties swooping in at you. Ahead between you and the mountains, you do spy a canyon network, if you'd like to try to lose them in there. But yeah, the mountain, Rogesh is quite insistent that the mountain is where you need to be.
If I'm not mistaken, I think there's only 2 of the players here who can actually control where they're going. I think it's Hack can control where he goes on Gotum, and I think Alro can control the rooping that she's on. But I think everyone else is either unconscious or just along for the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then it sounds like Alro kind of gets to decide where the aerial group goes.
I guess we'll follow Rogesh.
Okay, so the ties are right on your tail, but the Ruping are pretty nimble and they know this area. So, give an average survival check to keep from being hit, and you can have that boost from them being well trained. Nice.
Oh, that's where all my successes have been hiding. So.
Well,
Your Ruping is weaving back and forth, doing your best not to get hit. Which is good, because that would have hurt a Ruping. Excuse me. So, are you going to go through the canyons or stay above the canyons and try to go for speed?
Well, Rogesh was indicating that we should go through the mountains.
He just said you need to get. There's a big mountain in the distance, and he
okay.
He didn't tell you how to get there, but he said that getting there is important. And yes, as Tommy pointed out, the mountain or something nearby is influencing their navigation systems, meaning they're only flying as fast as you are.
Okay. All right, let's take him down into the canyon and try to get him to smash into it.
All right, so I'll let that be your check to get in, and theirs will be.
Can I, as a maneuver, can I pop a flare and so that there's like smoke and stuff that might give him a setback or something?
Sure, I'll definitely give them a setback for that. So there are 2 TIE fighters chasing you right now. And they're hanging in there, but they're going to take a setback on their next attempt, an extra setback on their next attempt flying through here. So we'll increase the difficulty once. We'll give it a go at hard. So give that same roll you just did at hard. So the Ruping is not able to make it through as well. And neither is the TIE Fighter, so you kind of leave yourself open for a shot, but he's not really in a position to capitalize. So you're approaching the mountain.
That's the mountains we need to get to, and we're like leaving the canyon now.
Yep.
I guess this is sort of like piloting, so.
Yeah, can Saber try to collapse some rocks so the ties can't follow?
Absolutely. How large a rock would you like to collapse?
Let's say a silhouette 3 rock.
All right. I will add just one setback for kind of the dynamic situation that you're a part of.
Yeah, hanging on by a whip.
Yeah. That's
no, I'm not going to even invite the upgrade. I'm just going to roll this. Oh, yeah. So, empowered by the light side, Saber reaches out and collapses the canyon as they throw around, and then passes out.
So that's 31 damage.
But obviously not for planetary stuff. But I mean, this was more to collapse an area around them so that the ties couldn't follow.
Got it. So I'll upgrade twice their next attempt to follow you.
Okay. I guess I can use that advantage to not take the strain.
You're gonna mitigate all of it, right? So you stay awake.
Yeah, I needed 3 to do the strength upgrades and the range upgrades that I'm sure I need. So yeah, I recovered a strain out of that.
So you
the light
fall
side,
asleep
the
for
light.
a second and wake right back up.
Yeah, the light side is with me. This time.
All right. So it is going to attempt to get through. I'm gonna flip for him just to see, but I don't think he'll make it.
Come on, time for them to have a despair.
Nope. It's a triumph.
Yeah.
So he will rate you in your location. I want to do one on the ground for the attack. So as Godam's running through the forest, all of a sudden I don't know if I have a sound for this one. Let me see. No, I don't. But imagine a clanky, clanky, clanky sound.
Like metal on metal, or more like mechanics?
Like the legs on an ATST, maybe?
Yeah, right. Okay, that's what I meant. Okay.
Yeah. Godam doesn't have any defense. The armor you got him is just soak, right, Taylor?
Correct.
Anyone want to flip for this?
I'll flip. I don't want anything bad to happen to him.
All right.
There we go. Thank you, Hack.
So they are the same silhouette. Actually, no, he's one smaller, but that's not enough smaller. All right, just checking what's going on. Oh, it's going to be the concussion missiles, because screw you guys.
Oh,
God.
What's the silhouette difference?
Only one, 3 versus 2.
Oh man, that's so sad. I missed.
Oh, but it hits them for blast 8,
which he soaks up.
No, the breach carries through.
Oh, does it for blast?
Yeah, blast 8, breach 1.
Wait, that's blast 8 planetary, right?
No, blast is only that's the confusing thing about blast. Blast, I think, always is at the personal level, because if you hit a starfighter and use blast, you aren't going to do anything in space because they're not engaged. Because remember, it works at engaged range, not at the shortest range at that band. So I think that's not 80. No.
Yeah, that'd be 80 personal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be.
That's ridiculous.
The lethalist.
It would be. So
8 breach 1. to everyone,
right,
to Gotham and everyone on Gotham.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
So Hack's down, right? I got him.
You got, or no, because he healed up.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I gave him 3 stick back.
I don't know about the yard lady though. She's just along for the ride.
She's probably been dead and no one noticed.
This is the first time she's taken damage.
Yeah.
She's
not going to be very happy with us now.
She's been surprisingly quiet.
Seriously.
It's been a little bit of an overwhelming day.
Maybe we gagged her. Yeah, we gagged her. It's fine.
So at this point, you make it into the, there's a giant opening in the mountain, kind of like a hangar, except in a mountain. And you fly inside, and all the pursuit is forced to turn back by some force beyond your understanding. And I need some happy music, so give me 1 second.
I mean, is it happy if half of our team is knocked out and like bleeding and missing a leg?
The missing leg, no one else is seriously damaged.
I lost my lightsaber. That's pretty serious.
Oh, pretty serious. All right. For those, I'll share the link now. Remember, if you watch it, mute. That is the end of our adventure. 12 Faces of Fear, except this was 5 Faces of Fear.
We didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, that really was. Yeah, I think my challenge die today were definitely a little more than one-sided for despair. There are at least 2 despair sides on this. And here's a lovely picture of the Rakata doing bad things. So just post like a little yes or whatever in the chat after you've watched the video if you're ready to move on to the XP. Oh, yeah.
I just muted mine.
Yes. Either you'll awake in time or have a dream.
I don't see how I could possibly have performed with better efficiency in that mission.
Actually, I have a question about the whole consciousness thing, but I'll wait until after experience.
Alright.
And I did finish.
So everyone but Taylor, right? No, 1, 2, 3.
No, I'm here. I just didn't type
You're good?
black.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all good.
All right. So, base 15 XP. You get 2 for saving all the hostages that you started with and then introduced and then removed again.
What?
What?
Well, you saved Chim Chim, but then Saber went over, and then Saber was also saved eventually. So you managed to get any hostages that were hostages or that volunteered as hostages.
Oh, okay.
You guys did the thing where you gave them more hostages after you had a hostage saved.
It worries me a bit that we're already at the end of the mission counting experience.
Oh,
And then
I understand now.
2. So then you're going to get 3 for getting people to safety of various kinds of safeties. One person did lose a leg. It was too bad.
He's a gank, it's fine.
We'll put a stick in it. He'll
That's
be
good.
fine.
He can get his cybernetics. So that's what he always wanted, right? We didn't deal with that very
Yes,
well.
did not shoot down any of the cloak shapes. In fact, the second one got you.
Yeah, concussive missiles, pretty OP.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
My,
yeah. So that's,
my
what's
bad,
that,
guys.
20?
That's 20, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you think is meritorious?
Well, we did deliver both of them to the end, but I don't know if that's...
No, you lost Compnor when he ran away.
I meant the Topaz and Ruby.
Oh!
We
no, that's part
delivered
of
them both.
That was not losing those was the baseline.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was included there. Cool.
Yeah.
What about maybe one for having the most despairs in any mission, I think?
It's ridiculous.
No, that's a reward all its own.
Yeah, that was just fun, right? You guys had fun getting all those despairs. That's the reward.
Oh my god.
I passed one check the entire time, I think.
Really?
And that was to jump over the ravine, which I got a triumph on.
Well, that's a good one to pass. I mean, there are many worse,
Yeah,
checks.
but then I jumped to grab a rooping and it bumped me back into the...
Let me tell you, though, you did not want to fail that ravine jump.
I didn't. I agree.
Anything else you guys are feeling deserving?
Well, I just want to say I'm sorry for those of you that stopped.
That's okay. I'm
because of my choices.
I'm nominating you for MERP because of that. Everything went wrong.
I think we should get a point for, in spite of everything that happened, all the bad and the very little good, we stuck together as a team.
I will give you 1 for the creative ways in which you managed to extract yourself from the ravine and from the the whip thing, and yeah. So that's 21.
It's 1 creatively escaping death.
Merp.
Saber was the one who saved the day pretty much across the board.
Yeah.
I hear a nomination for Saber.
Yeah, I just wish I could get the light side when I need them. Like, it was so disappointing to get that solid black.
The
when it was
black
like-
right there, yeah.
Yeah.
The dark side's pulling at you.
Yeah, and I had to embrace it, so Saber's going to be kind of sad.
I hear 2nd for Saber, so I guess anyone else other than Saber for Merp? There we go, Saber the Merp.
Is there like an anti-MVP?